8 of the Midnight Channel. We're back this week to talk about some fun stuff, more acquisitions, because apparently this is going to be a year of acquisitions.
They
Um,
needed to reply.
Wait, what happened? Oh, they needed
They
a
needed
reply.
they needed to reply.
Funny. The funny thing is that wasn't even a. I might have been a. No, it wasn't even a. It might have been a response, but not really. We'll get more to it when we get to the topic. But we're starting on acquisitions. We're going to be talking about a possible February direct, which I think is likely. Not 100%, but I do think it's likely. And yeah. So let's go ahead and get into it. Before we get into the topics, Brandon, what have you been up to lately? What have you been playing?
I don't know. I always know until you ask me.
You always know to. You see, that's when what I do. I keep a notepad I keep a notepad on me so that I don't forget.
Fuck, I don't know. I downloaded UFC 4.
Uh-huh. How's that been?
It's been okay.
You
It's
enjoying it?
like it's better than UFC 2 because like it's the
That's
one of the
good.
few EA games they don't actively do yearly.
Uh-huh.
They just do when they ever feel like it.
Yeah. Or
Because nothing. Because fighters only fight like 3 times a year each. If you can get that out of them, some only fight once a year, so it's not like doing a yearly updates or anything. You can't really sell it yearly.
yeah.
Um, uh, it's sort of like it's a downgrade in some ways. UFC 2 is really nice because when you do career mode and you go to fight card and you own a fight card, you see the entire fight card and the entire fight card's results.
Mm-hmm.
Um, if it's there, it's on a different menu because they don't show it to you up front. And if they don't, that's kind of upsetting because it kind of makes you feel like alone. It doesn't feel like a career mode. It feels like you're alone.
Yeah, you're just alone, right?
Um, yeah.
Okay.
I'm playing a UFC sports career mode alone. I am actively alone. I prefer not to be reminded about it.
That's okay, friend. I'll play it with you.
It's free. We can fight each other.
I'll
Like a
I'll
free
I'll
man.
tap in.
We can.
Uh,
That's how we can solve every dispute in the Discord.
in the Discord, just tap in on UFC.
Yeah, every dispute. We can find. We can get like Jerry and Lou
There's on
to get
PlayStation.
UFC. It's not only PlayStation.
I don't think Lou's gonna buy it.
I'll, I'll buy it for him. It's
I
like
was,
20 bucks.
yeah, I was gonna ask you. Are you happy you didn't buy it like 2 months ago, or would you have been fine
Yeah,
buying it?
dude. What was a couple days ago? Tuesday,
Yeah,
Wednesday.
yeah.
Wednesday was a couple days. Wednesday fucking sucked.
Why?
Um, just a whole mess of shit happened from like the big stuff down to the tiny little fuck yous the world wanted to send at me.
Uh-huh.
Like the tiny little fuck you of me loading up the Switch for my stream and then seeing well the first one being Fire Emblem. I didn't get Witch Raya. So that's another tiny fuck you from the world. And then immediately after that I sit down my phone, load up my Switch like directly after that, and I see there's a sale and I go look at the sale and the first item on sale is unpacking. The
Ah,
first item. And it's just like I could not win that day. I just couldn't. Um been playing unpacking.
yeah.
That really fun. Recommend. Worth $20. I think it might be like 10 right now. Get it. Get unpacking. Get yourself some unpacking. It's really chill and
Mm-hmm.
it's fun. Um and I've been playing Overwatch. Thanks, Marissa. I can't
Mm-hmm.
get this case closed. There we go. I've been playing Overwatch. It's been Overwatch.
Okay.
I've been playing Undertale. The game confuses me.
How?
It just does.
It's because it's random, or
It's definitely the funniest game I've ever played.
okay.
It is hilarious and it's good music and stuff. It's been fun, but it's like it confuses me where it's like humor. It's like it'll hit you with a joke where you get confused and then you laugh because of how
Yeah,
confusing it is.
yeah.
It's
I
it's
love this
not
game
just
so much.
it's not just a straight punchline like the rock that keeps moving out of place or that
Uh-huh.
won't move in the right direction. That's like one of those things where you get so confused you just start laughing how silly it is.
Mm-hmm. Oh
Uh,
man, I'm just so good about that. So is Deltarune. Deltarune's really good about that too. I I love this game so much. I know last stream I could not watch it, which makes me really sad because I was tutoring and I love tutoring. But
You sound like you do. You always say I got a 2 to Conic AMS.
because I'm missing your Undertale streams
Oh,
and I
you
really
watch
want to watch
mine.
them. I really, really want to watch them.
I'll start uploading them to YouTube for you.
Okay, do it.
The
No,
same bitch rock guy.
I can watch your VODs easily. I prefer to be there live so I can actually talk to you while you play because I've been wanting you to play Undertale for so long. I've been bugging you about it for so long. I wish I could have done. I wish I could have been there for the Meta-10 fight. You beat it pretty
Yeah,
quick. You beat it pretty quick. I
I
thought
got,
you were gonna have more trouble with that.
I got confused. Chat held my hand through it. That's what made it quicker. Was just chat holding my hand.
I hope
Like Marissa and stuff specifically.
I hope they don't hold your hand for the next one. The next one would be the final boss fight in a neutral run. With not pacifist, not genocide.
Am I missing anything from neutral?
No, you do something post game. The only thing I think you could have missed was that friendship date with Undyne.
Well, no, I mean like
But you did it.
I was upset. Alfie's texted me and it's like, "Hey, you want to watch my favorite show together?" And I went to a lab and she wasn't there, and I was upset.
No. There is something with Alphys you have to do, but I think you do that after you beat the neutral run.
I want to say also I want to say thanks to like it was like Marissa and I think Sono, Leafy, and Alk helped me.
Uh-huh.
I think those are the people who helped me. So I don't want to just say Marissa and stuff. I want to give everyone the applause because they really did help a ton.
Yeah, of course.
But that was fun. I think I'm close to the end.
Yeah.
I was disappointed. I ended my stream disappointed because after you beat Metaton, the save point directly after has no quote. You just save. It was very
Yes.
disappointing for me. I was looking forward to that, but apparently was not filled with determination in any way.
No. Medicine is Marissa's favorite.
Yeah, Metaton is definitely. Me, we, me, me and Miss, we talked about that last night.
Uh-huh.
Marissa's type is robot boys.
Yeah.
It was like Metaton and one of us. I forget. Oh yeah, Freddy and Monty.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I don't care. What do you mean? Didn't you like say that?
What?
Did you say it, like out loud before?
I'm pretty sure she has. She's not. She doesn't really care.
Being little? Oh yeah. But that was fun. The Undertale stuff has been fun. We played Celeste. That was fun. I have not. Have you played that since we last played it?
No, I'm saying even if I didn't accept defeat, I wouldn't do it. Even if I was still trying,
Accept defeat.
friend.
Why are we doing the race then?
Because I still want to replay it with you. It's still fun.
Accept defeat. It's not over. You beat me. Like it's been really close on every single level. I just happen to get the better of you, like by 2 deaths maybe on levels that we've gotten like 15 plus. Like one bad screen, one unlucky thing could have flipped that. Like if you didn't get unlucky on one screen, or if you didn't have one bad screen, it would have flipped, and you
It's
would have.
not unlucky. I forget how I haven't played the base game in so long. I forgot
No,
what to do in the screens, but
no,
it's still kind of fresh in your head. It's
no, it's
not
totally block based
unlucky.
because like even like end of chapter 3 when you're getting chased at the end of chapter 3, you have to think really quickly. So it does sort of become luck based when you have a quick split decision and you have a 50-50 of you go this way, I go that way, and then you choose the wrong one. You can call that bad luck. I
This
mean,
no, because if I was winning, if it was the reverse, you wouldn't be calling it luck. You'd be saying because I'm better at the game than you. There's no way you
no.
would be calling it luck.
What's also like chapter 3? I think chapter 3 is sort of like, no, not chapter 3. Sorry, chapter. Did we? Yeah, we did up to 5, didn't we? We did 4 and 5, right? Because we fought the monsters.
Yeah, we haven't done 6 yet.
So chapter 5, I lose count because I think there's only 6 chapters, but there's 7.
This is 7. I'm telling you right now, I forgot how to do chapter 6. aside
Chapter
from the boss
5.
fight.
Oh, I'm bad at the boss fight. You're gonna kill me in chapter 6. Because my entire boss fight is not friendly for our race. My boss fight strategy is literally rush her down before obstacles can get in my way. Get in my
Uh-huh.
way. Like the lasers and like beams she throws at you. I'm like, well, if I rush her down,
She
I
won't
only
have
have to
time to
deal with
do it.
less of those.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but it's just not friendly because it's literally, it's like I might get done with it quicker, but I might take 10 deaths while you take your time and only
Hmm.
take 2. Um, but chapter 5, I call that a lot of luck based because those monsters do not move consistently.
Are there strawberries in B-side and C-side? I don't remember.
Not in Seaside, not in B side. Yeah, no,
Okay.
not in B side.
I might have a shot on B-side and definitely not C-side. You just practiced those. Not like practice them like this week or anything, but like you
Yeah,
just
no,
got
I did
those.
that. Like that was my post game after our
Yeah.
first race.
Yeah, so I don't think I have a shot on C-side. I think I have a shot on B-side because they don't have strawberries, so you might not be as well versed in the mechanics in there. Um, but I chapter 7 B-side might screw me. I was stuck on one of the parts for like 40 minutes long because I couldn't fucking figure out how to do it because I'm dumb.
What's the best format for looping video? MP4? Yeah, probably MP4. That's what I do for my on Discord, not Discord, on OBS for me for my pre-stream videos. I output to MP4 and then just click the loop setting.
I figured it would
Uh,
be in before.
You could do everything. I think when I was looking for like what to export the Game Awards overlay, like when I was originally making a GIF, it was like you can do like GIF, or I think you could do
I think
like
GIF may be
MP4 GIF or
choppy.
something. No, MP4 a GIF is like super low bitrate. Do not do GIF.
Yeah.
You'll lose all quality. GIF is really bad. Um, yeah, no, what I was saying. Oh yeah, Celeste, and then I don't know if I've been playing anything else honestly. There's the sports games, Madden and MLB, which I have now linked to my Discord, so you can see what PlayStation game I'm playing at any time.
Yeah. I saw you were playing UFC before this.
Uh-huh. I forget I did that. And I have the instinctual habit of every time I'm in VC when people are like, "Hey Brandon, what are you playing?" I say nothing if it's
Yeah.
MLB or Madden.
Yeah.
I just say nothing because I can like it's like one of those things you don't want to like admit that I'm putting like another 60 hours into MLB. And it's also one of those things like, "Oh, you're playing MLB and Madden." It's like, but I can't do that now. It's like you can see. It's just easier. It's just easier to say nothing. There's times where it's like it's a new habit I'm getting into. It's like, hey man, what are you doing? Nothing, because I just don't want to talk about it. I don't want to say more than one word about what I'm doing. Like even for games, like I could be playing any game. If you just catch me at the wrong time of day, I probably will say nothing because I really don't feel like speaking about it anymore.
I'm not gonna let that slide anymore, friend. Whenever I
Well,
ask you what
no,
you're up to and you say no, because you mentioned but not even just games. If I ask you something and you say nothing, I'm gonna make you talk.
well, no, because that's the thing. It's like because it's like a lot of people want to be like super polite, and it's the polite thing to do. Be like, hey, what are you playing? Oh, I'm playing this game, and you're like, oh, cool. How's that going? That's like everyone wants to be polite and say that, and it's like I don't want to do it because it's like Genshin stuff. Where like I feel like I don't know. Should I say it's like oh yeah, it's shit, but I'm playing it. I don't know why I'm playing it. It's like I don't want to go through the whole like conversation and the loop around. I don't want to have to go through all that, so I just say nothing. And then it's like, oh, it's no big deal. It's not doing anything important. You can't ask me how's nothing going. You can, but it's going nothing.
I'm gonna do that.
Uh, I mean, you can see when I'm playing on Discord, anyways.
Yeah.
You get to assume if I'm playing like a sports game or Overwatch, then it's just not going great.
I don't. I seriously, you never sound like you have fun with any sports game, so I'm always confused as to why you do actually play it.
It's like the only option because it's like an urge.
It's just an
I think it's
urge.
like literally. I think it's like addiction, almost like the same type
You
of thing
did
as
put
addiction.
well. I mean, you can get addicted to anything. You did put a shit ton of hours into sports games when you were younger, so it might just be addiction. It might just be something like that,
Did I
like
show you
genuinely.
my did I show you my PlayStation recap?
Yeah, yeah.
I showed
I
you it?
was
My number Go
No, go
ahead.
ahead. No, you go first.
My number 1, 2 was MLB, and then Madden, and and then Persona 5 Strikers. But the great part about it is both those games, Madden was 2 years old, and MLB was 1 year old. So I had gotten back into them.
Yeah, I know.
But it's like one of those things where like you see a sports event like because the NFL season's going on, um, and it's like the NFL season goes on, and then I watch like cool baseball videos about like the history of baseball and stuff, and you see those, and then it clicks within you, and you're like, I want to do that. That seems like a lot of fun. I want to go do that. Um,
And
and there
then
are good moments.
and then you play
Okay,
it, and then you're like,
so Madden's problem is it's a pile of shit. That's
yeah.
Madden's problem. It's all animation based and it's bad animation based. So contested like you can throw the ball and you'll get like a contested catch animation and it's literally like 1 of 5 animations. You will see if you go play literally 20 minutes of Madden, you will probably see repeats of multiple animations that are very noticeable the repeats. It is that's just how it works. It like you throw the ball up and then the game chooses what animation to play. And you can see them like it's really bad. It's not smooth because they'll click into place.
Hmm.
Um like characters will go from standing to full sprint just to fill an animation. Madden shit. MLB's problem is baseball for some reason still thinks they need 162 games to decide who's the best team. You don't. You really don't. And it gets tiring. And it's my fault. I'm stubborn. I don't simulate games. Like, so it's a lot. It get that's MLB's problem. It just gets a little tiring.
Hmm.
Um, you feel like you're playing for nothing. And that's to be honest, MLB is playing for nothing. The real life sport. You play 162 games, you're lucky if 62 of them matter. That's like you're lucky if that counts. There are rare moments where teams tie and they have to go to a tiebreaker, but 80% of MLB season doesn't matter. The empty stadium games, they don't matter at all.
Hmm.
Um, and the game's like that.
Yeah.
It only matters for your stats. Anyways, I'm rambling. Just what have you been playing? I'm rambling.
It's okay. I was gonna
I,
let
I,
you.
I
I
that's
was
why I
gonna
don't
let you
talk about
finish.
sports games.
It's okay.
I'm
I know what
sorry.
I'm getting. I know what I'm getting myself into whenever I ask you about them.
It's like I didn't even go into like
I,
F1 and NASCAR.
no, it's.
I haven't played them in a
I know.
while.
I know you haven't played them, and there's a good reason.
Yeah, they
Well,
passed.
F1's good. F1's good, but it's
F1's phenomenal, but it is just a lot of like you got in circles.
yeah.
Also for F1 has like they like laser skin tracks. Codemasters does for the games.
Hmm.
And then they don't get them accurate. Like sometimes there's a turn where the AI can full throttle it. You cannot. For a high tech car that costs millions to create, it's amazing how that fucking piece of shit will just plow through a corner and not turn at all with like all this fucking amount of downforce on it, and it just won't make the simplest corner. Sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Overwatch. Overwatch's been fun. I've been having fun with it. You already talked about Celeste Race. We already talked about it. Engaged in it. Pokemon Shining Pearl. I've been having a lot of fun with it. I'll, sometimes it can get a bit annoying with how it's just a Pokemon problem in general. That I think Arceus fixes with getting into battles and getting out of battles. The text box just gets to be a bit much. With how slow it is. But I've been having a lot of fun with it. Sono Evolve, that was great. Jerry's almost there. Gotta wait till like I'm 79% through the game to get to get Lou. And I caught Leafy. What do you want to be in Legends Arceus, friend?
I don't.
You want to be a Gardevoir?
I was about to actually literally say God of War. That's like the exact Pokemon I was seconds away from saying.
I'll make you whatever you want, friend.
I want to be a big, tall God of War.
All right, I'll find one. An Alpha Gardevoir.
Yeah, I want to be a top energy God of War.
All right, I got you, friend. Minecraft. The last Minecraft stream was really, really fun. I had a lot of fun with it. No, you didn't, friend?
I forgot about Minecraft. No,
Yeah,
I had fun with it. I forgot about it.
yeah, it's been a lot of fun. And Kenna, been playing Kenna. Kenna's a lot of fun. Still near beginning of it. I have to play more of it. Probably gonna play more on Discord and stuff. Speaking of which, oh, Minecraft Story Mode. Story Mode. I've been playing Minecraft Story Mode. Got the episode 1 of that. Uh,
It's don't skip over the fact that it's a struggle.
it's a shitty PC port. It is
no,
a
it
really
started
bad.
on PC. It was imported. That's the thing.
It's a shitty version of the game.
I think no, I swear to God, I think it's because the servers went down. I think that's fucking it. Because
You think
I
so?
think it well like if I had to guess, as someone who knows nothing about anything,
Yeah.
sorry, I'm sorry, I just saw you Jack in the Box cup, and like that's the same cup Jacks have, and I think they're the same thing. Anyways, but I was told they're not the same thing, but that's like the exact same cup,
The
and
same
I think
thing?
they're the same thing.
You
I
should
don't
get-
know. I'm gonna have to Google it.
You should get that cluck from Jack.
We don't have those. Yeah, that's not what we have. We have a cheesy bacon chicken sandwich.
The fuck is a cheesy bacon chicken sandwich? Oh, we may
It's
have that
exactly
actually.
what it sounds like. It's a chicken patty, pickles, mayo, cheese, melted cheese, and bacon. But like cheese sauce on top of cheese.
That doesn't sound good.
It's cheese sauce on top of cheese. You
That
make
sounds
it
like
sound
too
like
much.
they shit on your chicken sandwich. What are you talking about?
That sounds like too much cheese.
It's a slice of cheese.
With cheese sauce on top of it?
Yeah, it's not all cheese.
That still sounds like a lot.
Anyways.
Let's see. Oh yeah, Minecraft Story Mode. Gonna be playing more of that. Probably not tonight. Probably not tonight, but hopefully during the weekend I can get through episode 2 because I'm halfway through episode 2. I think.
My guess for why that's why I didn't say my guess for why it's breaking after the servers went down is maybe when you enter an option it tries to relay that information to a server that doesn't exist
Yeah.
because they used to show like who did what and the percentages
Yeah.
and maybe that fucks it up. I don't know.
Maybe.
But it's hard to say that when last night your so far your worst soft lock was you exiting an animation you weren't supposed to somehow.
Yeah, that was weird.
I don't know how you did that. You literally just left the animation. It was a cutscene.
Yeah. You looked it up and you're like Benny's friend. I was like, uh-oh.
Because I thought like I was like, oh, it's probably some weird thing where it's just like you're not looking at the very specific part of the room. And then I look it up, I'm like, oh no, you're supposed to turn around and run over to a chest in a cutscene.
Yeah.
It's like you didn't. Mind fucking blown.
Yeah, that's what I've been playing. I haven't been playing as much as I wanted to, but that's just school. Anyways, we can get through some of the news topics now.
Jack in the Box is not Jack's.
Oh, okay.
They are different things. I've never had Jack in the Box.
Well, you'll have some when you come. It's not that great, but it's
It was
food.
founded in San Diego
Jack in the Box?
by Robert O. Peterson.
So not Jack.
No, not Jack.
Not Jack.
No.
Jack didn't find it.
Which is more concerning because it's not like someone's name in the box. They are. I think that's
I think that's code for
promise,
murder.
man.
I think that's code for murder.
No, I think it's a promise about what they do to your box.
Oh God.
That's very concerning. Anyways, we have topics, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we do. Recent game releases. What?
I just saw the fucking second one on there.
The second one, the PS Plus games.
No, second release.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so the first release was on January 28th, and that is Pokemon Legends Arceus. Got an 84 Metacritic and an 8.0 user score, and I think that is really good. I've been hearing lots of good stuff, and it's getting me excited to play it.
I'm excited. I said when it was announced and when they showed off gameplay, uh, the visuals scared me, but I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
it's early, and then they didn't change them.
They look slightly more polished, but no, they didn't change the style.
It's just it's. Go ahead.
It feels like they wanted to go realism, but they also wanted to go cell shaded, and they just like kind of like couldn't decide, so they made some stuff cell shaded and some other stuff realistic.
The only problems I've seen with it is when the sun is in the middle of the sky. When it's really bright, it looks like there's a lighting bug. The
Yeah.
trees look really not good. That's exactly how it looks. It looks like the game has a lighting bug
The best
when
I've seen
when
it
it's really bright.
is during sunset.
Yeah, well, like sunset and nighttime looks fine. It looks perfectly fine.
The sunset looks beautiful from what I've seen in the screenshots.
But I said when this game got announced that like I'm very happy that Pokemon is starting to just like shit out spin-offs about anything.
Yeah.
Like in rapid succession, like that's what they need to do because Pokemon is so versatile. It doesn't matter if it flops. It doesn't matter if you have something like Pokemon Unite where you're probably never gonna make another one of those again. You'll probably just update that one, and then when its time passes, it's just gone.
Uh-huh.
Um, it's like League of Legends, pretty much. No, Riot would make another League of Legends. They have a TV show and everything.
Yeah.
They make spin-off games.
I don't think Legends Arceus is gonna go away. I think they might make another Legends game where um they might try to incorporate a lot of the stuff into Gen 9
Yeah,
or future generation.
just keep making spin-offs. That's all they need to do. They need to just keep making spin-offs.
What's up, Adrian? Adrian's in chat.
Hi, Adrian. The more spin-offs, the better. Because sooner or later, they're going to hit on something that just pops off.
And that's Legends Arceus. Legends Arceus beat out. We'll talk about it later. I actually don't know if I wrote it down, but I should have. I should have wrote it down. I'm gonna try to look up the sales figures because they did talk about that.
It would be wrong to say that Pokemon jumping out of the comfort zone again is thanks to Pokemon Go. Because they've always done spin-offs, but it feels like they've done a lot more recently. Like we're only a stadium game short of them completing every like spin-off they've done.
No, I think I think they it's the fault of Pokemon fans not knowing what they want and always shitting on every game whenever it comes out. Legends Arceus is the only Pokemon game in recent memory that I've seen people not shit on to death.
No.
And BDSP, no. I didn't hear that much like shit about it, but I did hear some stuff, especially leading up to it. Legends Arceus, leading up to it, I just heard people being scared, and then when it came out, I don't hear anyone saying anything super bad about it.
I don't think it's that. I think they're too big of a company. They just follow where the sales go.
Yeah.
If it has potential, they'll just follow it. I mean, I don't think they really care too much about what the fans say.
Okay. Okay, I got it here. We'll talk about it when we talk about Nintendo's financial report. But Nintendo's not Nintendo's Legend Arceus's week 1 sales are extremely impressive. I don't know if you heard about them.
I saw it on the thing.
It's not on.
No. I saw Pokemon BDSP.
Yeah, which those are impressive on its own too. But Legends Arceus is, I think, especially more impressive considering it's not a mainline game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll talk about that later. The next release that we have here is Life is Strange Remastered Collection, the one that you really want me to play.
Yeah.
No reviews.
No, it has user reviews now. Check
Oh,
in.
it has
Not on
user.
PC, but Xbox One and PS4. And it's getting Life is Strange reviews.
Okay,
Like Life is Strange does.
that Life is Strange reviews. Okay. Um, it doesn't have
It,
any.
it,
It
it
doesn't have a critic score though, does it?
no.
Yeah.
It's like what is there to review?
Yeah.
It's solely just like a thing. Unless it's like
No, I
I mean,
don't think
unless
it
it
has.
runs poorly, it's just like I mean, it looks like Life is Strange reviews because like I said, Life is Strange is super hit or miss. You
Yeah.
either you either like it or you hate it. And then if you like it, you get the 50-50 side of genuinely liking it or thinking it's the writing is really funny and great to make fun of.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like someone's heard of teenagers once. That's what Life is Strange is like. It's like a representation of someone who has been told what teenagers are like. But I don't know. It's like if Telltale took itself more seriously and actually was still a company.
Mm-hmm. Okay. There we go. Okay. Last game that has been released came out today, and that is Dying Light 2. It is a Metacritic score of 77, and no user score yet because it just came out. And I think on PC it has 79, but with like 10 less critics. So that range, which Dying Light 1 got 73, 74. So I think this is good for them. I did hear that the biggest complaints I heard were uh it's pretty buggy at times, and that held it back a bit, and the ending is really bad. Don't know any idea, but I heard people talking about the ending being really bad. I heard Dying Light 1 had a really bad ending, but the DLC fixed it. So I think that's what might happen in Dying Light 2. Dying Light 2 might have had a bad ending, and it's going to have DLC, so the DLC is probably going to fix the ending. And Adrian loved Dying Light 1. Adrian, you're going to get Dying Light 2? What are you going to say, man?
Oh, I was gonna say, isn't the ending the hardest part to write?
Yeah. Making a satisfying ending is endings are usually hit or miss because writing an ending is difficult. That is also a big reason why a lot of people have trouble writing conclusions in essays. Yeah, so that's a big reason, and also introductions. Introductions are also hard to write. The introduction to a story, in Danganronpa V3, no matter what you think about it, the first chapter was the hardest for Kodaka to write, he said. It took him the longest time. He knew the outcome that he wanted, but he didn't know how to get there in a satisfying way, which to me, I think it really paid off. But still, intros and conclusions, hardest things to write about. So Dying Light 2 didn't have a great ending, but endings are subjective. So maybe some people like it, some people won't. Still continuing on with recent releases, the PS Plus games for the month were announced, and they came out. I think they came out 2 days ago, right?
February 1st.
Oh, okay, yeah. So the first, UFC 4, you already talked about it. Planet Coaster, and Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep, the one shot, which is the DLC, but a one shot, right? Like a separate
It's a
application.
standalone. It's a standalone of the DLC, which is fantastic because I mean, as someone who still really would love for you to experience Borderlands 2 properly, um, to not downplay the whole game. Tiny Tina's Soundtrack Keep is the best part of that. I think you lose. I think by playing it on its own, you lose kind of the sense of how special it is
Yeah.
because, like, I mean, it's almost like a completely different game. Like Borderlands has a really big habit of having assets because it's an early 2012 game. Well, it's I think 2010's game. It came out in 2012. The DLC came out in 2013, and it was built on. It was built on Unreal Engine like 4 or something?
Mm-hmm.
I forget what it was built on. Um, so it's like they reuse a lot of assets, but that's Borderlands' big thing. Is you'll have a floor asset and you'll see that floor asset a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and they don't like hide it. It looks good, but they don't hide it. So like Tiny and Sloan Dranky feels like a brand new thing. It's like one of I mean, I've always called it the best DLC ever made.
Yeah.
And this is exactly what they should have done leading up to Tiny Tina's Wonderland. Um, because like I don't know, the part that I was talking about where like you kind of lose what makes it special is kind of the same reason like playing Tiny Tina's Wonderland on its own is still perfectly fine, and I'm sure that will not hinder most people's experience. But you definitely enhance it by just understanding how the game, like understanding the rules of how the game works, like and not just like gameplay wise, but like story wise, narrative wise. Understanding that Tina is the storyteller and Tina is batshit fucking insane.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there's a to not give too much away but to kind of get the idea of like it's very nice to play this to know how that game is probably going to be. There's a side quest in Tiny Tina's Assault and Dragon Keep pretty early on where
Yeah.
you go solve a riddle. You go to a guy and he gives you a riddle and you have to solve it, and then Tina pops up and says to one of the characters outside of the game, the character named Brick, who is playing the game itself, because Tiny Tina's Assault and Dragon Keep is D&D,
Mm-hmm.
who's playing it themselves. Tina says, "Okay, roll to solve the riddle," and he rolls, and in game, a dice comes down and crushes the character, a giant D20. And like Brick, you threw your dice too hard, and it's one of those things where like it sets rules that like Tina will actively interact with the story in ways that just don't make sense,
Yeah.
and it's nice to experience it.
Oh,
I'm glad this came out. I
that's
think if
good.
you don't play Borderlands 2, you should at least give this some sort of a shot. It's fun.
Okay.
Sorry, I ramble.
No, you're fine. It's podcast. It's one of the topics. So why wouldn't you talk about one of the topics?
I don't want to be the only one talking. I feel like I'm dominating conversation. I feel bad.
No, you're fine. I mean, I do want to definitely play it still. Other things have come up, Minecraft Story Mode. We probably could have done Borderlands 2 instead of Minecraft Story Mode, but we've already started Minecraft Story Mode. So maybe before we start Walking Dead, we should probably do Borderlands.
No, it's long. It's not okay. Borderlands 2 with all its DLC is probably like 50 hours.
That's fine. I mean, take we're not gonna spend time grinding to shit for a super strong weapon that.
No, no. And luckily with Borderlands, there is no grinding. There's no XP grinding.
No,
You only need
no XP grade, but if you want a specific weapon, don't you?
no. You don't understand. I have a game plan this time.
Yeah.
I'm not I'm just gonna be there. I'm there to experience y'all's playthrough.
Okay.
That's my mindset.
Okay.
I am solely there to experience y'all's playthrough.
Okay.
That's how I'm entering this. And that's the mindset I'm holding strong going into it.
All right.
It's like this is not a playthrough for me.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it in the future. Definitely. Don't know when we're gonna. Well, you're probably gonna want to play it immediately when it comes out. I don't know if I'm gonna play it right when it comes out, but because I do really. Tasting is wonderful. Because I really want to play it. I don't think I'm gonna play it right when it comes out though.
I probably can't afford it when it comes out.
Doesn't have a release date, does it?
It does, doesn't it? Isn't it coming out? No, it doesn't. I don't
I don't think it does.
No, just 2022. We don't know when.
Yeah, it might even get delayed out.
No, the website says wait, playwonderlands.2k.com. Do you think that's official?
Maybe.
It looks official. You want a link?
Sure. Well, I can't
March
click it.
25th. Oh, I'll put in. Can you click it on Twitch?
Yeah, I'll click it on Twitch.
That's the thing. It comes out March 25th apparently, but Google doesn't have it marked down as that.
This looks official. Oh, actually, you know what? March 25th makes sense. I think they had a trailer at the Game Awards that revealed the date.
Yeah, yeah, and I was like, that's really soon. Um,
Hey, if you,
okay, so
I'm not gonna be able to get it right, or I'm probably not gonna get it at launch. But you know, Borderlands games go on sale, so you know I might get it when it's on sale, and then that's when I'll play it with you.
no, I definitely won't get it at launch. And also, like, the thing about Borderlands, the thing you have to understand about like Borderlands is 2 to 3 changed a whole lot. 2 to pre-sequel, which is a very important it's not an important piece anymore. They fucking scrubbed that shit out of existence. Um no, they didn't. It's an important piece. I'm just complaining. 2 to pre-sequel, it's pretty much the exact same game. They added like I think you can slide if you have fun doing that. No, they added sliding in Borderlands 3. They added like a booster jump in Borderlands pre-sequel if you like that. Other than that,
Mhm.
it's the exact same game. So like how I think you're gonna handle it, no matter if you go from 2 to Wonderlands or 2 to a different one, and I think the best way to handle it is like giving yourself like a good bit of time. Because you will Borderlands is a very easy game to burn out of because they very hammer in the point of, like, it's a shooting gameplay. That's,
Yeah,
like, the point of it.
yeah,
I don't think it gets repetitive, personally to me, because, if as long as you don't grind for that crazy ass weapon, you will be constantly changing guns as you go through the game. Guns will some guns will last you a long time, some you'll give up after, like, a couple enemies because you find a brand new one.
yeah.
And it's and the guns are very different. There's tons of different guns, and they handle differently, so that's why I don't find it repetitive, and there's a bunch of different enemies, but if you're a person who's just not a big shooter fan, and that's, like, very action shooter fan, then it's gonna look the exact same. Like, Doom looks repetitive to me, because I'm not that much into Doom, but I understand that Doom is probably not repetitive.
Hmm.
Sorry, I'm talking a lot.
You're fine.
Again.
Fine. You're fine. Don't say sorry for talking so long. You're fine. Um, you might talk. No, actually, well, I was thinking of the second one that we have here. You might talk a little bit on this, although I don't think we're gonna talk too much because we're just gonna talk about it being a pretty big deal of this the bullet point that I have there. Next topic, we're gonna talk about Sony for a little bit. Next two topics are about Sony. Both are actually pretty big. One's depending on the person, one is going to be bigger to you than the other. They're both pretty big. However, I'm going to put the one that I think is bigger, and that's Sony buying
Yeah.
Bungie for $3.6 billion. That's a new acquisition.
They really said, "Huh, Activision, huh? Fuck you,
Oh,
Destiny."
fuck you. We're buying the people that made Halo.
That's such the petty ex-girlfriend type of bullshit. But I think it's fun. And like I can joke all I want. Destiny probably makes a shitload of money. This
Oh,
company
it
doesn't
does.
get what like as much money as they bought it for by Destiny not making a lot of money.
Hmm.
But like you bought Destiny.
Yeah, Bungie doesn't even know Halo anymore. Yeah, yeah, they bought Destiny, but that's not the reason it's a big deal. There's a better reason why it's a big deal, but this wasn't an this could have been this is a response and not a response at the same time. It is a response because they announced it very soon after the Activision acquisition. That is why it can be considered a response. However, these deals don't happen in the span of a week. This has been in the works for months. They've been in the talks privately about buying Bungie for months, maybe even a year, maybe even more than a year. So it's definitely been in the works for months. Announcing it now, the timing of it, that might have been a response. Um, but them buying Bungie is not a direct like, yeah, you bought Activision. No, we're gonna buy Bungie. It wasn't because of that. It
Well, I
definitely
mean
wasn't that.
it was a response. It has to be a response. Like that it is a frankly it was a response and there's probably one more coming, honestly.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
you could expect.
They've actually said that they're in talks with more studios.
You know
They didn't
what's
say what.
funny though? What's funny though
What's up?
is they could have paid I think a little bit more, and I think they could have got Sega for like a
No,
little bit more.
it's harder.
Sega's not worth a lot.
It's harder to get a Japanese company. Well, the people that own Sega are pretty massive in Japan.
Yeah, I mean, well, they make figures. Like I said,
Yeah,
my Zenitsu figure has a Sega logo on it,
yeah.
but like they like recently though, like if you could buy them, which that's the big if. Like they might obviously they might just not be for sale. They might have tried and Sega might have been like, no, like
I
eh,
I think they. I hope it doesn't happen. I don't want it to happen. I think they would buy Square Enix before they buy Sega.
Square Enix costs a lot more than Sega.
I think Sony would shell that out. I don't think they're in the business to use the IPs that Sega hasn't used. If anyone were to buy Sega and use their IPs, it would be Nintendo. I don't think Sony's in that business. They just shut down their Japanese mainline branch because those games didn't sell well. Gravity Rush gone.
Yeah,
Gra-
but Sonic is always gonna sell well, and you
yeah,
get Atlas.
yeah, you get those, but a bunch of IP that they have, like the reason why Sega's value would be as much as it is isn't only because of their active IP. It's all the IP they have and they don't use already. So I don't think it would benefit Sony that much. I think Square Enix would hurt everyone else, and I think it would hurt the industry in general because there is no way Sony would greenlight projects like Octopath or like Triangle Strategy or the Dragon Quest 3
Well,
remake in that style.
well, not new projects, but those have already proved successful. So like those would continue to happen. But
Yeah,
like
yeah, but
it would,
let's say if Sony were to have bought let's say Sony were to have bought Square Enix in 2015, do you think Octopath Traveler would have came out?
I don't
I don't
know.
think
I mean,
so.
maybe.
I don't even think it's
I
out on
think
their console.
the maybe I don't. I mean, I just
It's on Switch,
let's
Xbox, and
say
PC. I don't know if Octopath Traveler is even on their console.
you bought Destiny.
Yeah.
You could have had Sonic, Persona, and SMT.
Uh, you see the thing with that is I don't think they bought Bungie because of Destiny. I think they bought Bungie to help them with live service games. Bungie is a studio that's been experienced in live service games since what? Halo? Didn't Halo 1 have online?
I don't fucking know.
It was kind of rough, but
They
they
haven't made a Halo game in 12 years.
doesn't matter. They're still experienced. I'm going back to Halo because it's a live service. Destiny's a live service and it's a very successful live service. Even if we talk a lot of shit on it, even if people talk a lot of shit on it,
It's been
Halo,
released in 2017 and still very much alive.
yeah, Destiny is a successful live service game, and Bungie's experienced in it. I think they're gonna get some of Bungie's devs, and maybe they might make them. If Destiny 3 ever becomes a thing, Destiny 3 will be exclusive or multiplat. I don't know, uh, but I think they want to bring them in for strategies to make other live service games. Uh, Last of Us multiplayer was successful, but they shut it down. No, actually, no. I think it might still be alive, but probably no one's probably playing it. Um, I don't know if it's still alive or not. But if they make a Last of Us 2 multiplayer, they might ask Bungie to come in and ask for some tips on how to make it a successful live service. Boom, that's one live service down. And they've said that they want to release a lot, like I think they said 10 live service games in the next few years. Who knows if any of them are gonna do well? But that is I think that is why they got Bungie. I don't think they got them because of Destiny. And also, it's much harder to buy a Japanese company. So maybe they are in the works to buy a Japanese company, but um, we don't know. Who do
Why
you
did you
think?
make a
Oh,
Why
go
did you
ahead.
make a live service game exclusive?
Why would you make a live service game exclusive? I don't know. Call of Duty might be exclusive. That's a live service.
Yeah, but what do you want it everywhere so you can get more money out of it?
Halo.
Yeah, but that's like, what else does Microsoft have other than Halo? Sony doesn't need an exclusive live service game. They have
Well,
shit.
no, but they might have a live service that releases on PC and PS5 at the same time.
But yeah, but why would you pass up on putting it on as many platforms as possible? I
Because
feel
it
like you're
make
just losing money for no reason. Because it's not going to sell consoles.
no,
Destiny
but
isn't going to sell consoles.
it might.
Destiny free with to the loyal fan base, but
I don't know. But I mean, we'll see. We just gotta wait. and see what they do with Bungie. But I think that's why they got them, and I think it could be I think Bungie could be strong for them. They did
You
mention
wanna
that. Go ahead.
good? No, you.
No. I was gonna shift to same topic but slightly different. Were you gonna ask me something?
You want a fun connection?
What?
You know who published Destiny and Destiny 2 up until
Activision.
2019? Activision.
They left Activision to become independent.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something. Oh yeah. They mentioned that they're still in talks with other companies. Who do you think is another company they're in talks with? Who do you think they might buy?
Bandai Namco can't be worth that much, right?
No.
That's Bungie.
Well, they helped with Smash.
Yeah, but I mean,
They like primarily develop Smash.
yeah, but I mean, how much do you think they're worth more than Bandai Namco value?
They make all the licensed anime games. Fighters.
Yeah, and then those. Yeah, I'm sure all those sell well.
They do.
Only a couple, not many.
Why
I
do they
think
keep
market
making
cap
them?
is what I'm looking for. You think market cap?
That's what stocks.
They're worth a lot, actually. You know what? I'm looking at it. They're actually worth a lot. uh-huh. You'd have to shell out a lot of money. Yeah, let's go Bandai Namco. Why not? Because you get the anime games, and Sony loves the anime. You know, why not Bandai Namco? You get,
Okay.
do you get Pac-Man? Do they still have Pac-Man?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
Bandai Namco.
Hey, then they got a PlayStation rep in Smash.
I mean, that's one way to brute force it.
Yeah. I think Konami. I think they buy Konami.
What has Konami done in the last decade?
Contra. That really bad one on Switch. Metal Gear Survive.
Video list of Konami games. Here we go. 2019. Haha. The 2010s. Okay, well, only about 2 of these have a wiki page. How is Konami alive? They make
Pachinko machines.
DDR.
Pachinko machines. That's not DDR. Isn't why they're alive. They make pachinko machines.
Bro, DDR slaps. Yeah, it's DDR. They make like 4 DDRs a year. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, none of these have a wiki page linked to them. Yeah, Konami doesn't actually have any, like, I don't know if that means these games are notable. I mean, maybe it is notable. Maybe Drum Mania V6 Blazing is notable, and it just happened to slip through the wiki pages. Or wasn't linked, maybe, on the wiki page. You know?
eFootball.
eFootball. There you go. eFootball.
Oh yeah,
Super
that's the one.
Bomberman R
Contra Road Core.
Yeah, Super Bomberman R Online. That one was a hit. People like that game.
Yeah, people enjoyed it, but it wasn't a hit.
So the last notable thing they did was Metal Gear Solid 5, right?
Yeah.
And that's forever tainted.
What do you mean?
With all the shit that happened with Kojima, that's forever tainted. You will
no,
never.
people still love Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yeah, but you'll never just like Metal Gear Solid 5. You'll like Metal Gear Solid 5, but you'll never forget what happened
Yeah.
and what's always connected with it. So
Yeah.
it's like it's tainted. You don't have a clean game anymore.
Yeah.
It's like No Man's Sky. You'll never. No Man's Sky is great at this point, but you'll never forget what No Man's Sky did.
Yeah. So, do you think Konami could be it?
Can we just make Hudson Soft 2, Nintendo, please?
Hudson Soft 2?
The sequel? So we can get some we can have someone just pumping out fucking Mario parties every year and Mario sports games?
Nope. Not
No?
allowed. Not allowed.
They didn't do the sports games. They just did Mario Party and Disney Party. I fucking want to play Disney Party. Can we play Disney Party?
No.
Can we like
No.
net play
No.
the 2003 sensation made by Hudson Soft only in Japan for the No, they just published it. It's developed by Neverland Co.
Next topic.
It got a 40%.
Next topic. Still with Sony. MLB The Show 2022 or 22 has been announced for all consoles, including the Switch. That's a big deal.
Yeah, no, it was on Xbox already.
Yeah. It was on Xbox, right? That's why I said first time for Switch.
I saw this when the tweet came out.
Mm-hmm.
So they announced after 19, I think after 19, it might have been after 18, that
19.
they want to bring MLB The Show to Switch and Xbox, and they announced that they were doing that. Xbox came first, obviously. Switch is a whole nother conundrum.
Yeah.
So it's exciting.
We're gonna see a PlayStation logo on the Switch.
Obviously, it's scary because of how 2K handled the transition over for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Which I've played 2K20, it runs fine. The cutscenes run at 7 FPS, not an exaggeration. I'll send you a video, it's hilarious. I think someone knocked on my door.
I think so. You can go. You can check. You can check.
Distract them. Talk about baseball.
I mean, I'll talk. I'll talk about some stuff. Yeah. So, MLB The Show announced 2022. First time for Switch, which is a big deal. It was on Game Pass last year. Don't know if it's gonna be on Game Pass again this year. However, I think there's a good shot that it is. There's not really too much I want to talk about with MLB because it's just a big deal that it's first time on the Switch. Really big MLB fans will probably think that this is a bigger deal than Bungie, and other people will think that Bungie is a bigger deal than MLB. There's no right choice here. I think they're both really impactful, and they both open the door for some stuff. Just because MLB This Show is coming on Switch doesn't mean that we're gonna go ahead and see. You okay, friend?
Sorry, I get to talk about baseball.
Okay, just because MLB is coming to Switch doesn't mean other Sony games are going to come to Switch, but it is still a big deal. That one is. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about MLB.
It's really exciting. Sony San Diego Studio is a big deal.
Yes, yeah.
Literally, EA, 2K have tried sports games. They all fucking suck. It's kind of like that thing where FIFA was the first one to get kind of FIFA was good. First one to go from not great to good.
Mm-hmm.
And then Madden plummeted after 2015, and Madden has gone downhill every year after maybe 2013. Honestly, 2013, and now Madden is shit. FIFA plummeted immediately after, and sports games were really in a bad light because FIFA, Madden's those are bad. Good news though, UFC came out, and that was a hit. That was not bad. It only scored I think a 72 critic score, but critics playing sports games, those are never going to score well. It's all about user score, honestly, for sports games. Those you would be shockingly surprised at how honest and fair the sports game review score is for users. It's completely backwards from every other game. I would trust user score more for sports games. So UFC was good. It just wasn't bad. That's that big step. And NBA 2K got really, really good in 2015. 2016, 2015, 2016, 2017, phenomenal. People love that. Then NBA went downhill and that was shit. NHL was really good for for a while, which was an EA game. And then that's now gone to shit. And NHL's really bad now. Um, and now all sports games are bad, except baseball.
Yeah.
Baseball's really good. Like MLB The Show, and it's a big deal because MLB baseball doesn't have a Madden. They don't have. They didn't have a Madden. They didn't have like an NBA 2K. They didn't have that sort of thing. Um, and now at this point, the only two worthwhile sports games that come out is maybe UFC 4, but that went like a super like you can buy cosmetics for microtransactions. That's UFC 4's kind of gimmick, so it's not phenomenal. But the only two good sports games left are like MLB The Show and F1. Those are the only two actually doing something. And like F1 has kind of gotten a little shaky. F1 2022 is a little weird.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, 2021. My bad. F1 2021 is kind of it's still phenomenal, but it was like some people will like might call it a step down from the
From
previous
20.
one. Yeah,
Okay.
which is scary because they I mean since they came out they have never taken really a step down. Well, they took
Didn't
a step
they
down.
invite them?
EA bought them. Yeah, they bought
Oh,
Codemasters.
wow.
Which is silly.
Hmm.
But they were not. They bought them like in the middle of 21's development. So we actually haven't seen an EA F1 game until this upcoming one,
We've
which is
seen it.
frightening.
We've seen
It
half
comes
of
out in
one.
July. Yeah, but the thing is EA, when you look at it and when you see like a battle pass, they released the battle pass before EA bought them, and the battle pass is actually kind of fair. It's not
Okay.
bad. It's like
Didn't know you
Fortnite's
could.
battle pass.
Didn't know you could put a battle pass in racing game.
Yeah, you get XP for laps for winning races and the difficulty
Do
and
they
stuff.
call it a battle pass? I hope they do. I hope they
No,
call it
it's
a
not
battle pass.
battle pass. I forget what they call it. I'm googling battle pass, podium pass. They call it the podium pass.
Okay. Can we get to the next topic, please?
I'm sorry.
No,
You know, never mind.
no, you're fine. What were you gonna say about it?
It's a big deal. I
Yeah,
went
yeah,
on a
yeah.
tangent.
No.
It,
I was talking about that's a big deal. I was talking about before you came back. I was talking about how some people will think that this is a bigger deal than Bungie. Other people will think that Bungie is a bigger deal. It's just up to preference. I don't think there's a correct answer. I think they're both huge deals.
Bungie's a bigger deal because it's like there's a very good chance MLB The Show 22 comes to Switch and doesn't work. I mean, I have faith in them because they didn't release it at the same time as Xbox. They gave
Yeah,
it, I think, 2 more years over Xbox,
yeah.
which means they
1 year,
probably
one
figuring
year,
it out. 1 year? Was
1 year.
Xbox's first one 21?
Yeah,
Ah, okay. They give them a year after Xbox, which is like a big. It's a big deal because that means they were probably figuring it out. Because like you wouldn't just give it a year for no reason.
yeah.
So, and I don't feel like they would have announced it coming to Switch if they had to take a year to get Switch Nintendo to say okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it was a contract agreement or anything.
No, I don't think
Because
so
I feel like
either.
if it was, they wouldn't have said anything.
Yeah, Nintendo tweeted it out when they made the tweet. Nintendo tweeted it out,
Yeah.
like the
So
tweet in 2019, the 2019 tweet.
they definitely been working on it, and MLB is one of the better graphical games at the moment. I mean, it is like actually very, very pretty, and the fans, even the stands and stuff. What scares me about it running, and the thing that I think they're going to not have in this game is 21 actually introduced a creative stadium that is very in depth. You choose how like large the field is, and then
Mm-hmm.
you can pretty much it's the stadium, and you choose the stands. You like your preset, and then you could put down like they have a bunch of like almost like Lego pieces that you could place around the stand. So as like they have dinosaurs, is what I'm trying to say. You could place a dinosaur, and you could place as many dinosaurs as you want. It's very free, and I don't think that will work on Switch. I don't think they will get that working, because it's also for the online. Like, there's a very big competitive scene online for it,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it would be too technically demanding.
Yeah.
So I think they're gonna cut that, and that's like the biggest concern is stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Anyways, next topic.
Yeah. Next topic, a fun one. Ubisoft called us stupid. Ubisoft Quartz is a thing. They're making NFTs. Um, and the person in charge of that uh, released a statement about the backlash against them. And one of the key quotes is he said, "It's beneficial," about referring to NFTs. "It's beneficial. They don't get it for now." And he talked about why we don't get it. Like, he said that we believe it's destroying the environment, which it is. It is. It is. NFTs aren't good. It's just a bunch of stuff. And bottom line, they would not be making NFTs if it did not benefit them. They are just trying to make money, and they're saying it's for the player. You own this item, you can sell this item. However, for people that don't understand NFTs too well, there's a process by which you can, I think it's called minting. I think it's called minting. I don't know if that's exactly what it's called, but there's a process by which you can make an NFT, and every time it gets traded, you make money off of it. So let's say there's an item that you get from Ubisoft Sports. You sell it to someone or you trade it to someone. Ubisoft is gonna, even though you make money from that trade, Ubisoft is gonna make money from that too. It's a mega scam, yeah. Yeah, Pop, you're 100% right. And then, have you seen these crazy things that people have been posting on Twitter? These the people, the crypto bros. They said that imagine owning a Fortnite skin, like an Iron Man Fortnite skin, and being able to use it in Call of Duty, Halo, Minecraft. That's not how coding works, my friend. That's not how NFTs are gonna work.
Maybe instead of making NFTs, they should focus on making any game that scores above a 5 out of 10.
It's hey, do you remember that battle royale that they made last year? Do you remember what it's called? Do you
They made one
remember?
last year.
It's called Hyperscape.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
They made Riders Republic. Actually, I take it back.
I heard
Riders Republic did really well.
I heard it is really good, but I'm talking about Hyperscape. It released last year. You don't remember it, right? It's shutting down this year. I think it's shutting down in the next like month or two, actually. Look up Hyperscape.
I see it.
Yeah.
July 12th, 2020.
Oh.
Yeah, July 12th, 2020.
Oh, okay.
They made it a year and a half.
Yeah.
We'll shut down April 28th.
Well,
Almost 2 years. Is it a bad statement to say that stop making battle royales? You're not Fortnite and Apex.
they're kings. They're kings. And
You're,
Warzone.
you're never gonna beat them unless you're already an established brand or established thing.
Yes.
You have no reason to make a brand new battle royale because you are never, ever, ever gonna get close to them.
Yes.
And that's just how it works.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No one's gonna choose Hyperscape over Fortnite. It's too late.
Potential competitors, Halo. If Halo made a battle royale, that could work. Like, but it's an established brand.
You gotta make. The thing is you have to be within 2 years of battle royales coming out. Like 2 years of Fortnite, sure, and then there's like subgenres. Like, I think people are just now running out of time for any battle royale that's going to be similar to Fall Guys.
Yeah,
I think you're really quickly running out of time to make something like Fall Guys in that style, because you're about to be too late, and then you have no point in making it because it's never going to be better than Fall Guys.
Mm-hmm.
You're never going to pass Fall Guys.
Gonna get off topic for a quick second and then move on to the next topic because NFTs suck. Ubisoft called it stupid. There's not really much more to say about that. It's a scam. Another potential like battle royale that I think could do really, really well. And I think it's possible. Not probably not like 100 players, but I think like 30 to 40. I think Splatoon might have a good shot at becoming a battle, not becoming a battle royale, but having a battle royale game mode. Were you gonna say Splatoon? Is that what you're doing?
No,
that?
I was looking at the next topic and I was scared you were about to say Overwatch.
No, Overwatch cannot go battle royale.
Yeah, no,
no way that wouldn't work.
like that game doesn't even work on CTF.
No,
You
no,
can't even make CTF work.
I was not gonna say Overwatch Overwatch Battle Royale would not do well. But Splatoon I think could do really well with Battle Royale. I think the mechanics of Splatoon, the I think I think it could do really well with the Battle Royale. I don't know if that's the way that they're gonna go with one of the modes, but I think it has a good shot.
You did Tetris, Zelda, and Mario, so
Oh yeah,
why not?
and those did well.
And
But
yeah,
again,
people like
established
the
brands and
establishments. Was
Pac-Man.
the Splatoon's established? Dude, I didn't think we were like getting a Splatoon 2 as quickly as we got a Splatoon 2.
Hmm.
And I did not think we were getting a Splatoon 3 as quickly as we got Splatoon 3.
I think that
Like,
just as soon as they're done development on a game, they just start it right away.
which is like upsetting because like they'll end Splatfest before that game even gets a release date. And it's like, how hard is Splatfest reasonably to run? Can you not continue to do Splatfest?
Yeah, I don't know how hard they are to run, but they developed the next game, I think, based off of the results of the final Splatfest.
Yeah, it's like
But
you don't.
they ran bonus Splatfest, so I hope that they do that again.
You could just only run them when you can get a crossover going, and I think that would be really fun.
Yeah.
But it's like I don't see any reason. Like it's so toxic to like kill a game like that and to just stop when you have like technically like no reason for it.
Yeah.
Um, because I would imagine you could have a small team that just imports Splatfest. Like you don't have to do the t-shirts, you don't have to do all the festivities, you don't have to make even a tweet about it on the main Nintendo account. Just having and not even that, just rerunning them. I made this point to Marissa, which I'll talk about actually is there a better point because I'm going to talk about Overwatch. Um is there a better time to talk about Overwatch in the future like at the list?
Yes.
Cuz like I know I see that one but like
Does it? I mean,
has to do with Overwatch 1.
I mean, if you want to bring it up now, you can. We could just skip to that topic right now, like after
No,
you
I'll
bring
wait.
this up. You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to just go on to the next topic then, so we can get to that quicker?
Yeah, sure. Fine.
Okay.
I don't think I have anything else to say about it. I forget what the original topic was. Oh, Splatoon Battle Royale. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you sure? You can just bring it up. Just bring it up. What we're gonna say about Overwatch right now.
I think it was. I forget if it was last night or the night before last night. But I was talking to Marissa like, you know how frustrating it is for me to sit here as like a Mercy main and know I will never ever complete her skin collection.
Ping
And it's
Nancy.
not just the charity thing. It's they ran a weekly event for one of her skins, and you can't get it.
Can't get it. Yep.
So
But
you have a
especially Pink
game
Mercy.
that's full of like a charity one, fine. It's special. You marketed it as like the one time only, and that's how you got a big donation. You kind of shit on them if you marketed it like that. I don't know if they did.
I don't think they did. But you can still get that skin. You're just gonna need to spend like $1,000 on eBay for a code.
Yeah, so it's so frustrating to see this game sit here and have nothing added to it. You don't keep experimental up at any point. And I think they don't keep experimental up because because I think they'll start to prove themselves wrong if they leave it up too long and give players too much time to figure out exploits and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't think they would ever patch the game, balance patch it. So you don't keep experimental up.
Yeah.
You rerun events and add really nothing new to them but skins. So obviously, right? All you care about adding right now are new skins. That's the only new content Overwatch gets. So if you have a game as dead as this, and you're so focused on Overwatch 2, and you need to fill time, why not rerun the weekly events? Like
Yeah,
the Cassidy challenge?
that would be good. Those would
Like
be good events to rerun.
Like the Cassidy challenge or the Ash challenge that you ran last year?
Uh-huh.
Like, why not rerun those? And it's like you could. And I'm not talking about like, oh, you have to rerun all of them once each, and sooner or later you're gonna run out. I'm not talking about like once a week. Also, how about one new one a month, and you can rerun the same one a couple times if you want. It's annoying. It's really annoying it's a really annoying and toxic practice to actively choose to keep a game dead when you could just rerun the event. You have the skins in game. You could turn those back on to be unlocked. You could run the event again. You probably still have the means to load up the event right now if they wanted to. They are
Yeah.
actively choosing to do nothing.
Yeah, they have the
It,
data still there because the skins are still
yeah,
there.
everything is still there for those events because every event is just a pre-run system. It's all
Mm.
the weekly things that are built into arcade, the weekly wins that are built into arcade. It's just that system. But added extra points for like 1 for playing and 2 for winning. It's just a system they reuse every single major event and every single minor event with the challenges. You could keep this game alive like that. And it's also very annoying and toxic to have skins that people can't get because they didn't play in 2017 or 2018. Like that's
I have one right
really
here.
obnoxious. What?
A skin that you can't get anymore.
Oh, is there a widow one?
Yeah, that widow one that you told me that you've never seen before. That was a pre-order bonus.
Oh, that's cool. But
It's only on my
like that's
PS. It's only on my it's only on my PS4, but it's there.
But like that's like different. That's like a pre-order bonus. Like I understand pre-order bonus. I understand if like the charity said like this is the one time only and you
Hmm.
can't back out on that.
Yeah, but you mean like the weekly ones? Yeah, that's understandable.
You gave out skins for people playing 18 games a week, like randomly, and called it a challenge. It's not even like that's the thing. It's not an event. You just play the game.
Yeah,
And like
Hogs Pachimari skin.
yeah, I got that. And it's like it's annoying. It's like especially during like I mean during like COVID or something. And it's stuff like that where it's like, what if you've been an Overwatch fan for 2 years, but you just can't afford the game and you missed out on your favorite character skin?
Yeah.
Like, right? Or like COVID happened. What if COVID kept you from that? Or work? What if work kept you from that? But now you have more free time. Why wouldn't you rerun it? It makes no sense.
Or me that I obviously not as serious as job working and stuff, but I bugged you for like a straight year to play with me. I didn't play it because I had no one to play with for like 2 years.
It's just really toxic that they won't rerun that. And you will always have an incomplete collection of skins because you didn't play every single year.
I would have pink mercy if you would have agreed to play with me.
Like it's so it's so obnoxious because it's like imagine playing this game every single year. And it's like easier now. Like it's easier it's easier before because you release characters and maps and stuff. But you haven't supported this game in a year and a half.
Yeah.
I mean, Echo came out early 2020.
Yep.
I mean, we're coming up on 2 years since Echo released. You haven't released a map since what, Rialto?
Rialto wasn't Paris the last one?
No, Paris was early. You would be surprised how Paris Overwatch map.
No, I don't really care about Paris. I don't really care. I just thought it was Paris. But yeah, Overwatch. But you're talking about content, and there was some stuff in the code for the Battle.net client. 2.0 client was added for the Battle.net for the devs. So if you're a dev, you can play.
Let's go for developers. The last actual Overwatch map added that wasn't the workshop maps or the two most recent deathmatch maps, which they added in 2021 and 2020,
Yeah.
was Havana in April 15th of 2019.
Damn.
We haven't had a real map in longer than we've had like a character. Which a character I get, designing a whole new character I get, but like Team Fortress 2 and CS:GO have built the community, have built the games and all of the maps on the back of the community. The third most popular map, like or the second most played map, second or third most played map for 4 years on CS:GO was made by a community member who had nothing to do with Valve. So I don't believe that you have no way of releasing new maps. You could give people the resources. I mean, if it's really all hands on deck Overwatch 2, you could give people the resources to make a new map for Overwatch.
It's probably not all hands on deck.
I mean, it seems like it. I mean, other than the skin team, who
Blizzard's
does a
been
phenomenal job.
Blizzard's been having trouble for a while. It's probably not all
Uh,
hands on deck right now.
like, other than the skin team, that looks like the only people working on Overwatch at the moment. Overwatch 1. It feels like there's no one on Overwatch 1 except the people who make skins, who do a phenomenal job, by the way. I like the 2 new skins the 5 new skins they released for this event were actually all really good.
I didn't like
Except like
soldiers. Yeah, I didn't like soldiers.
Soldiers
And
is iffy.
Mercies is fine. The more I look at it, the more I don't really like it as much. It's still good. I love tracers a lot.
I have the same thing where the more I look at it, the more I like her previous Lunar New Year skin
Oh,
that they
okay.
released.
I like that one a lot. But I really, 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 really like tracers. Tracers is really good. I mentioned earlier, the 2.0 client that was added. That's awesome. But there was also a build added, and it is titled Demo 2. Whether that is going to be a closed beta, an open beta, a beta specifically for Overwatch League players, because they got to get practice, because Overwatch League is what, 2 months, right? It starts in April?
Yeah.
April, May, June. And then April, May, June, July, and then August is grand finals, right?
Yeah, I think.
I think that's what it is. Anyways, that's what it is. So who knows what this is? But good news is we don't have too much longer. We have 2 months for it.
If you want a hopeful note, for Overwatch, the beta test phase for Overwatch released in October of 2015. They did not release Overwatch until May of 2016.
Yeah.
So they did run the Overwatch 1 beta for a long time. And I think for the changes they want to make, how many months?
8 months.
8 months. So I think the changes they want to make to Overwatch 2, it is incredibly vital to have this beta out for as long as you possibly can. Because you ran Overwatch's 1's beta for 8 months, and you still released it with no character limits and no role lock. And look how much we've needed that now.
Do you think it's going to be a closed or open beta?
Actually, wait, no. I think character limits were on by the time they released it. I don't think you could play like 6 months then. So I think those were on. I think I was wrong about that.
I think it's going to start closed.
Yeah, I think it's closed beta. They won't. I think they'll start with a closed beta, then.
What do you think the requirement is?
What do you think the requirement is? I don't know. I think they're going to give it to content creators.
Okay.
First, so like big
We're content creators.
What?
We're content creators.
Who've I mean, they've had nothing for the last year. They need this.
Yeah.
Last 2 years. I mean, they've been. I hope you go take a look at like the best content creators on Overwatch right now.
Stylosa?
They are all struggling. Huh?
Stylosa.
Emong.
Yeah.
And like flats, they are struggling. Like the thumbnails and titles have gotten desperate.
Yeah.
So I think content creators first, then league players. Well, league players first, obviously, but they already have it in my mind. In my head, they already have it.
No, they don't.
Well, no. I mean, like that's what I mean. It's like when choosing for the closed beta, that they're already locked in.
Okay.
So creators first, and then I don't know. Like, I mean, if you want to take a super competitive stand for it, they have a top 500 for every season in a record book.
Whoever gets type 500 is gets axed. No, they won't. They wouldn't do that.
Well, no, I don't. I wouldn't say top 500. I was just saying, like, if you wanted a specific list to pick from, you could do top 100 of each role from the past 5 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
And you can get a lot of plays that way. But honestly, I think it's just genuinely going to be like a fucking email thing where it's like, you want to be a part of the closed beta? put in your email here and we might select you. And then they
Yeah.
might look at your our account and they might stalk your Twitter to see if you've been shit talking. Did you tweet about the controversy, the sexual assault?
I'm gonna put my email there, and then I'm gonna immediately tweet right after "fuck Overwatch."
Uh, I think it's gonna be I think it's gonna be like an email thing, and then they'll go open beta after like 4 months. Because I could tell you why closed beta is gonna be super important for the first 2 months is because all these fucking like how many ever players you want to have, like 20,000 players or like 100,000 players, all of them are gonna load in Overwatch 2 and be like, holy shit, I'm playing Overwatch 1 with a new shiny Baptiste skin. I
Yeah.
can't believe it. Like Winston can right click and that's it. And
Yeah.
they're all gonna be shocked. That's
Holy
first
shit! Ryan has 2 fire strikes.
and it's just that. That's all it is. It's just Overwatch 1.
Hog's
with
hook
12
can
new things.
Hog's hook can go how far? Oh, wait, that was already in 1. God, that hook, Brandon. I got it after the stream. After stream.
You think it's bad now. You didn't play 2017, 2018 when Tracer had blink hook glitches, where Tracer would get hooked, blinked, and get pulled from all the way where she blinked to. That was a very bad issue that might still be around.
I don't think that's still there.
And I don't know if it's still there, but there was tons and tons of latency issues where like you could grab a blinking Tracer after she's blinked, and then you could grab someone and pull them around the corner, like they'll slide around the corner and come to you, and it would
Okay.
happen on both your screens. Hooks were fucking broken.
Do you want to talk about anything here that I have highlighted? Because I kind of want to spend the last 30 minutes talking about everything under that.
Oh yeah, sorry. Just no. Go ahead.
That's fine. Well, but it's up to you. Is there anything here that you want to talk about?
I don't care about the Blizzard one. I mean,
Do you care about the one? I mean, I was just here because we weren't going to talk about. I was just listing anything that was remotely big. I'll mention it, but we're not going to talk about it.
It doesn't. I've never been the type to be like, "Ooh, new IP." Like,
yeah, but
nothing.
Blizzard's making a new IP. It's gonna be a survival game. That's all we got. We got art. We got concept art. That concept art looks nice, but Blizzard art is always really nice.
Yeah, concept art is good, but like I hate when we're like Nintendo's working on a new IP, and it's like, yeah, but
what is it?
Nothing. Like how am I supposed to get? Oh my god, they're working on something new. It could be some fucking shit I don't care about. Nintendo could be working on a new IP and they come out and it's like, we made NASCAR 2. And it's like, I could hate it.
Yeah. I mean, at least we know it's a survival game. It's very hard to get me into survival games.
like Minecraft?
Minecraft's the only survival, yes. Oh my god, what did they make their own Minecraft?
Didn't Minecraft have an Overwatch crossover?
No way.
They did on Xbox, didn't they?
Yes, I'm getting flashbacks. I think so.
God, I feel like I remember that, but I can't find it on Google Images.
Okay. All right. Moving away from Blizzard.
Yeah. Like everyone.
Let's just go ahead and talk about it briefly. There's not much to say. We don't have much to go off of. We do know Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 is planned to be revealed this year, and that makes a lot of sense. It's the 25th anniversary of Final Fantasy VII.
I've been so excited about all this like Final Fantasy stuff lately, and talking about that and all these other RPGs, and I've stepped so far away from it now that like I'm ready for another Kingdom Hearts reveal. I'm ready for another Kingdom Hearts announcement now.
We're probably gonna get Kingdom Hearts announcement this year. It's an anniversary. Yeah. They're having an anniversary event later this year. They opened the hotel in Japan. You want to go and spend a night with me?
I would love to, in the same bed.
Yeah.
One bed? Oh my god, that's all we could afford? Crazy.
Dang.
They were booked, what can we say?
Okay. No, but seriously, Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2, I really like Final Fantasy VII Remake, so except for that. Do you need to go to the door?
Oh no, I'm looking up at my copy of Melody of Memory.
Oh, okay. You just really want Kingdom Hearts, huh?
Yeah, no, I really do. I'm ready for
You ready
another
for more
one.
heartbreak?
Yeah, no, I need to replay Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3 to make sure like I'm sold on my decision that Kingdom Hearts 3 is better so I can terrorize Birdo every time he
No,
comes on the
don't.
podcast.
It's okay. You know what? I still think Birth by Sleep's the best one. So
It's the most tactical combat. It's the least button mashy because you could just spam. But I say it's the least button mashy, but you can like spam roll and
yeah.
like be invincible. But you can't really. You have like a small window where you could be hit, but it's more
Mhm.
tactical because you just time your rolls.
I love Birth by Sleep. Okay. Anyways, I wanted to spend the last 30 minutes or last 25 minutes now or last 20 minutes, however long we talk about it. I want to talk about Direct more, but um, all this I want to talk about Nintendo. Majora's Mask is coming out this month. My favorite Zelda game. Love it. You should play it. You should play Ocarina of Time first.
I've never touched. I've never even like loaded up those games once.
I
Actually,
know.
wait, I might have on the Brawl demos. That might be the only time I've ever loaded up, but I can't remember ever doing that.
You
I think
should
I looked at it. I'm like, SMW.
you should play it. Stream it.
Yeah, maybe I'll actually finish another Zelda game.
Maybe honestly, if you stream it, I think you're more committed to your games now rather than when you were an Odyssey speedrunner. Because when back then you didn't have main games.
You know, I went back today before my stream, and I went and I searched for messages and hashtag announcements, and I sorted by old just to see what I was getting up to. Did you know I like started Heart Gold on stream one time?
Yeah.
I don't remember ever doing that. I did
Hmm.
one stream. I typed starting Pokemon Heart Gold, and I never did it again.
Yeah. I don't. You weren't as committed, but I think once no, once you started Kingdom Hearts, that's when you started getting committed to main games. That's when you
Yeah.
started getting committed to finishing games on stream. Um,
I think
Everything
it was
after that has
a
been pretty solid.
yeah. I think it was a thing where it's like, well, I can't not like a game I got for my birthday or Christmas. I think that's how it started, and then I mean, luckily, I just genuinely like Kingdom Hearts. I've liked all the games y'all got at me.
Yeah.
I don't, I don't think, I don't think there was a game I disliked. There was only one I never finished. There's only one I never finished.
Yeah.
Um,
Which one was that?
God, I forget. It's so long ago. Um, but yeah, I kind of that just kind of became my philosophy. I think I don't want to stream a game that I don't finish, and I haven't canceled one since Shadow of Colossus. I think since 2020, which fucking I pulled it up on my stream. I don't know if you were there for it. My 2020 calendar that I made for the first half of 2020, first 7 months of me.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't know if you were there for, but I I pulled it up and it was so mind-boggling because it was 2020, and I on it was hold on, it was Final Fantasy VII Remake and Sonic Mania, and I always like my mental image for how crazy that year was. I always imagined like, oh, that was before COVID. That was way before
No,
COVID.
that was
And
during.
that was April and May of 2020. That was knee deep into COVID.
Yeah.
And that's so mind-boggling to me. It's crazy how far out from that. It feels like it hasn't been that long.
No, it's been a bit. It's not gonna go away. It's not gonna go away. But
Ah, thanks for the optimism of the podcast.
that's okay because Nintendo Switch has outsold the Wii.
Oh, it's all okay.
It's all
COVID's
okay.
canceled.
It's all okay. Nintendo stays winning. COVID's canceled. Nintendo Switch has sold 103.5 million. Outsold the Wii, catching up on the PS2 and PS2 and DS.
The Nintendo stats. That's what saves the planet. For all
Exactly.
Nintendo.
We stay defending brands that don't
If
care
the
about us.
Switch out, if the Switch outsells the PS2, we cancel
We
global warming.
we won. We stay defending brands that don't care about us and don't know that we exist and we slave away for.
It's really unfortunate that they bet racism on the Wii U passing the PSP. That's really unfortunate. They had that one in the bag looking at it.
Yeah.
It's very unfortunate. We thought we were good to go.
Yeah, I thought no.
13.56 million. Isn't it crazy how more people have bought the Gen 4 remix than a fucking Wii U?
Yeah. You know what else? There's more. There's so.
Oh, what a fucking shit console.
Yeah, that poor Wii U, dude. There's like. Anyway, yeah. BDSP has sold 13.97 million units as of the end of December, and I think by now it's outsold Let's Go.
The Wii U sold 13.56. They outsold the Wii U in what, 2 months?
Yeah. It's BDSP is already the 9th best selling Switch game. Metroid Dread has shipped. I put sold because that's what I was getting conflicting reports. It's shipped 2.7 million and sold 2.3 million, I think, or 2.4 million. I think by now it's probably looking at 2.7, which is big. That makes it the second best. Selling Metroid game already, which probably gonna be the best selling one. I love the Wii U. I think I might be the only one. No, I love that. I love that system to death.
Oh, it's so many good games.
It's so many good games. Most of which are on the Switch now. There's only like there's only like 3 notable ones. It's missing. We're missing Xenoblade Chronicles X, Splatoon 1, but Splatoon 2's out. Yoshi's Woolly World, and I think like a very few other ones. But no, I do love the Wii U. I had a blast with it. But holy crap, did it sell awful.
The fucking new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, its headline game, has almost outsold it.
Oh my god, as much as I love the Wii U, Color Splash Away, that one wasn't good. I like the writing in it, but yeah. But
I thought Xenoblade 2 sold amazingly.
Xenoblade 2?
Yeah, I thought it sold amazingly.
Well, what do you think is amazing? Because it sold amazing for the series.
Oh, I thought it sold amazing for the Switch. I thought it sold like 10 million.
No, that's like 3 million, maybe 4.
No, on the
no,
Wikipedia page, it sold apparently 1.92.
Yeah, that's the highest selling Xenoblade game.
I think that's as of 2019. Sorry, as of December 31st, 2019. It's probably sold like 2.5 now.
Yeah. Xenoblade's never sold like insanely well. But yeah, so that's Metroid Dread, super big milestone for that. And Mario Party Superstars has sold 5.43 million, which makes me really hopeful that they're gonna make DLC, and really hopeful that it's gonna pass Super Mario Party. And Imagine
releasing a console, and your best-selling game gets ported to the Switch and sells 4 times as many units as your console. Because Mario Kart Deluxe has sold 43 million.
Yeah.
The Wii U sold 13 million.
Mario Kart Deluxe is going crazy right now, and it's not gonna stop. The last thing I want to note that I didn't note here: Pokemon Legends Arceus. How much do you think it sold in its first week? To give you an estimation, the highest amount of game. Huh?
The outsold Xenoblade 2 yet?
Well, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you that. But I will tell you that the fastest selling game, the most sales a Switch game has gotten in a week is almost 12 million. 11.77 million. That's the highest. That's the cap.
What sold 11? Metroid?
Animal Crossing. I just said Metroid sold 2.7. Animal Crossing.
You keep saying Metroid's like a big deal. This game ain't selling shit.
What do you mean? It's a big. The highest selling Metroid game is 3 million. That's what's a big deal.
Bro's getting outsold by Labo.
No way. It's being outsold by Ring Fit. But no way. Labo flop.
No, Labo sold 1.3 million. The variety kit.
It's still flopped. It wasn't what they did. Way more than the Wii U has.
Bro, fucking
No.
Thief Simulator's on the top 60.
Yes. Anyways, how much do you think Legends Arceus sold?
I don't know,
Highest cap
like
is
4
11.
million, maybe?
4 million?
Yeah.
uh,
In a week, I guess. I don't know
Legends
numbers.
Arceus in a week sold 6.5 million copies.
Is
That makes it the second highest, second fastest selling Switch game.
is 2.87 good for Fire Emblem?
Yes, that's the highest selling Fire Emblem.
Whew, okay, good.
That's the highest selling. That's the
Because I
highest
would
selling
like
Fire Emblem.
another one of those.
We're probably gonna get one this year. Oh,
Uh,
Brandon, thank you for that segue. You're a beautiful man. It's February. We're probably gonna get a direct this month. Do you think we're gonna get direct this month?
did I say that? I said February 12th, didn't I? One time?
You
Didn't
said
I?
February 12th? Is that
On a
Thursday?
previous podcast.
That's a
No, no, no.
Saturday.
No, no. February 17th. Didn't I say February 17th on a podcast before?
I don't remember you saying February
I said
17th.
it. I said a date. I remember specifically saying a date.
A date?
But I'm gonna say a new date.
It sold almost half the copies the Wii U has in its entire life in a week.
Bro, that's so depressing. Imagine being the Wii U.
Uh,
Can we
least-
call people like the Wii U of things? Can that be the new norm when we insult people?
Bro, looks like a Wii U.
Bro looks like a Wii U. The you know, and we'll get off topic, but do you know how fucking unstoppable Nintendo would look right now if the Wii U didn't happen? Imagine going from Wii to Switch.
Or if the Wii U did these numbers.
No, if the Wii U did these numbers, they would be way up there. But like, even without it, if you took the Wii and just took like 10 years off and then made the Switch, like even that, imagine how unstoppable you would look right now.
Yeah.
I mean, the fucking Wii U happened, they had to give us another GameCube.
Yeah.
to split
I
up.
mean, but the GameCube did better than that.
Did it?
Yes.
Wait, no, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
Wait, it outsold the Wii. The Wii U didn't pass the game.
Brandon, what do you think is the lowest selling Nintendo console?
The Virtual Boy.
Yes. The Wii U, I think, only sold 1 million more than that.
No, the Virtual Boy sold like nothing. No, the Virtual Boy sold. Yeah, I can find it because the Virtual Boy. I think the Virtual Boy barely cracked 1 million units.
No
sold.
way.
Virtual Boy sells. No, I don't want to buy a Virtual Boy. Fuck off.
Oh no, it didn't even sell 1,770,000.
Yeah, the Virtual Boy is fucking garbage. And on the bright side, a Virtual Boy has never happened again.
No, yeah.
Unless you count the Game Boy Micro.
No.
It was a handheld. It wasn't a console. It didn't count. Yeah, wow, the GameCube sold 21 million.
Yeah.
Good for it.
Yeah, it still flopped, but it's still
Beating the PS5 at the moment.
The Wii U is the lowest selling console if you don't count the Virtual Boy though.
Yeah. Poor Wii U. Wait, what did the N64 sell?
A little bit higher than the GameCube, which makes me sad because I really like the GameCube. N64 is 32 million, almost 33.
Yeah, good for the GameCube out here beating the Wii U, the Game Gear, the Vita, classics of the industry.
Classics.
You really made it when you beat the Vita.
Yeah.
Well, actually, technically, we don't know who beat the Vita because it says 10 to 15 million. I'm gonna hard bet that the Vita outsold the Wii U.
I wouldn't
Which
be
is
surprised.
funny. It's a funny thought. It's like, okay, guys, how are we doing? Well, we haven't beat the Vita yet, so and the Vita uses T-Mobile.
Yeah.
So, we're kind of struggling.
Okay.
I mean, that console had free online. I mean,
It did.
you didn't have to pay for online, and you could outsell fucking. I can't believe it. What's the next? Yeah, direct. February 24th.
Oh, I'm saying 17th.
No, I give them an extra week. I think they have a hard on for March, but they don't want to wait that long.
Okay.
Don't they have a history on March?
No.
I feel like they always do March.
No, the history's been January. Last year was February.
Nintendo Direct March.
I don't think they've ever done a March direct.
They did a Direct Mini. Haha.
Ah,
Oh, I see Shulk. It was 2020. What was Shulk doing? Was that? Oh, was that Definitive Edition?
that was definitive edition.
Wow, I thought the game was up in 2019. My bad.
No.
Oh, Ring Fit. Well,
Ring Fit was its own announcement. I don't know how are you. Hope you're doing well.
They showed off Ring Fit. They did a free game trial for ARMS. They showed off. Is this Octopath? What is this? Wait, is this Octopath? No, it's not Octopath. It's Bravely Default. I'm sorry.
Anyway, Brandon, okay, direct. So you're saying 24th, I'm saying 17th. We'll see. I want to speed run talk this because obviously we don't have that much time. We can go over time, it doesn't matter. But I do want to speed run it anyways, and I want to, if a direct is announced in the next 2 weeks or whenever it's announced, we're never going to be able to make predictions on it because directs are always on Thursdays. They're never on Fridays. So and they're always announced like 2 days ahead of time, one to 2 days ahead of time. So we would never be able to make a prediction. So I want to rapid fire predictions, and maybe we can do some more concrete predictions next time if it's not announced yet. But I don't think so.
Fire Emblem.
We had some really good. We had some really good topics today. I didn't think that we'd take this long on them, but I'm really happy about that.
Fire Emblem 4 Houses.
Okay, Fire Emblem 4 Houses.
Stop. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just say it. Don't do it. Stop.
You know what I'm
wait, can I guess?
You know, yeah. You know what I'm
can
saying.
I guess?
Yeah.
Is it Silk Song?
Yes, it is! Let's go, baby! We're gonna get it. It's
For
gonna
the
happen.
17th time? You've been guessing this since 2020 E3?
It's gonna happen.
Has it been really since 2020 E3? Every Direct?
Yep.
Every E3? Indie Direct also?
No, not indie.
Direct Minis.
Not indie. I stopped predicting indies because I think Silk Song has gotten so big that I think it's gonna be an actual direct. I don't think it's gonna be a mini.
It's the new Bayonetta.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, so Fire Emblem Silk Song.
It's gonna play 3.
No, I think Fire Emblem or Xenoblade 3.
I think
they saved one for E3. Because those are both like sort of niche, and they kind of want a niche reveal for each one. I mean, think about it. February, you only gotta wait 4 months.
Okay.
You only got 4
okay. What do they open with? There's no Smash anymore. Triangle Strategy?
Good.
Ooh, I don't think.
You know how fucking exciting it is to sit here and talk about a direct that doesn't involve fucking Smash. Finally,
Yeah.
I love Smash. Those reveals were amazing, but holy shit, it's so freeing. It feels like freedom. We don't have to talk about Smash characters anymore.
I agree right now, but I'm gonna miss it in like 2 years.
Yeah, I mean after it's gone, but it's like holy shit, y'all popped off for all of the fucking Wii U.
Pop says Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga. Hey, if you guys got predictions, keep them coming because I want to talk to you guys about my thoughts on it. I don't think Triangle Strategy will get one because Triangle Strategy just got a new trailer. They might do it. Oh, we can make a community bingo card on the server.
I'm writing these down for a bingo card. Like I'm writing this down on our group chat just so like we have as a note for a bingo card.
Yeah. Go for it.
Just in case we make one, because we'll forget most of these. Silk Song, Xenoblade. I'm putting Fire Emblem because I guessed that first. Fire Emblem.
Worth of all 2 maybe. Okay, yeah. Sono, you're already on the Discord. Pop, I know you're not on the Discord. I don't know if you use Discord, but we're probably gonna make a community bingo card because last time there was a direct, we played bingo. We shuffled the card, and if anyone got bingo, then they would get a special role on the server. J3 has the role, but he's a mod, so he doesn't show it. But
is it still there?
Yeah, it's still there. I want to do it for every direct and probably remove the role from renew the role each time.
I would like to go ahead and also say thank you to Marissa for shuffling the bingo cards last time we did it.
Yes, she's probably gonna do it again this time. I think she's asleep. I think the no sleep last night finally caught up to her.
Oh, she told you?
Yes,
I thought she wasn't gonna tell you because you were like, Marissa, you gotta sleep.
I was. I was really upset this morning. But I think the lack of sleep finally caught up to her, and I'm not gonna call her and wake her up. Although she might get mad at me if I don't do that. I'll debate. I'll debate after that, after the stream.
Call her once and leave it up to fate.
I'll call her once. Yeah, you're right. I'll do that sooner or later. Yeah, no rush it if you do join it or not, Pop. But I'm just letting you know that we're gonna do that again because that was a lot of fun last time. That was a ton of fun. Yeah, go for it.
Fucking brain blast here.
Okay.
Neutron type. Sonic Frontiers.
I'm gonna say I would love it, but I'm gonna say no because of how big that game is. I think they would want to show it on stronger hardware first. I think they would want to reveal it on the state of play first.
Not because it's only been about 2 months since it was last year.
No, I think they would want to reveal it on like a PlayStation, on a state of play or something. A shot. We don't get more Forgotten. Yeah, we're gonna see Kirby. It's Kirby's anniversary. We're gonna see Kirby.
Kirby. Mario Party. That's my bet.
Oh, yes. Okay, I was gonna say this. If Mario Party is not in this direct, do we ever see DLC for this game?
Probably at E3. I think the hope drops from like 90% to 40, and then E3 kills it if we pass E3.
Okay.
5 million is not Super Mario Party sales.
No, but Super Mario Party sold that in the span of 3 years. Or to come on, can you check if it came out in 2018 or 2019?
Well, actually, you know how big of a deal it is to sit here and have a Pokemon game sell 7 million and Mario Party to keep up with it?
Yeah.
Like to keep pace on Mario Party to keep pace? That's like a big deal now. It's untouchable.
It's still a few. It's still comparing 1 week to like 3 months, but it's still
2018.
In the span of 3 years, it sold that much, and Mario Party already sold. Mario Party Superstars already sold a third of that.
Wait, was it 12 million or 15?
I think
it's on the best selling.
I can find it. Nintendo sales. There's a thread here. I can find it.
I went to Wikipedia. 17 million, 17.93
I was gonna say 18 million. Okay, 17.39. Yeah, that's around almost a third. Almost a third of that.
In 3 months.
In 3 months. I think it has a good shot.
5 months. 3 months. November.
3 months.
November.
Oh, actually 2 because sales ended in December 20th or something like that. Not December 28th. Yeah.
I feel like we're rooting for a sports team. That's great.
But with how much Mario Party means to me, I'm rooting for it like a sports team. I'm gonna go out and throw a riot once it passes Super Mario Party.
I'm gonna show up with fucking a banner and one of those big loud talky things.
Yeah.
Megaphone. You know the megaphones without the electrical part, the part that's just like a cone. Like those. Painted in Mario Party. Painted Rosalina.
Nintendo has a history at showing their holiday game at the first direct of the year, like teasing it, not even like fully showing it, but at least teasing it. Do you think?
I think we have the same idea here. We're on the same page.
Does it involve a plumber?
It does.
It does.
Because you don't show Breath of the Wild, you show the plumber, and you set up a crazy E3.
Yeah, with both of them.
With both of them. Because Odyssey came out close to Breath of the Wild.
Yes.
Release date also.
Yes.
So they would do that again, and they would dominate Christmas, because PS5 has nothing. Because PS5 is blowing the load in March with Horizon.
and Gran Turismo.
Oh, Gran Turismo, thank God.
They also do have God of War, but that's probably gonna be September. But yes, if we get an Odyssey 2 or an E3 Mario and Breath of the Wild 2 at E3, okay.
We're
E3,
gonna
E3 might not
sit here
happen.
and get,
E3 might not happen, but
we're gonna sit here and get so fucking hyped up just for them to be like, Galaxy 2 get imported.
I would
Importing
get hyped
Galaxy 2.
up. I would get hyped up for that. You know how
Yeah,
much
but
it
shit,
is.
you can play Galaxy 2 right now. Go play it.
No. I
Why?
had to plug my Wii U in.
Oh God, no one wants to do that. One of those 50 million. We have a rare console, you know.
We do.
It's rare.
I should probably put it in a box because it's collecting dust. It's still plugged in. It's just not connected to my TV.
Mine's in an open box collecting dust, and I have a Wind Waker special edition one.
Yeah, I need to probably box it up because it seriously is gonna collect dust there, and I don't want to ruin it because we will have a rare console.
Yeah, because no
We
one
did.
fucking bought it.
Yeah, exactly.
You tell me you're gonna charge $200 for a Virtual Boy? That fucking piece of shit. That game had like that console had like 17 total games on it, including Europe.
That's around the amount of valuable Wii U games there are.
That's a lie. There's
No.
at least 25.
No, but man, this direct.
Okay, Mario game. That's
Mario
going on the bingo card.
Okay.
So at the moment, we have our hopes up way too much.
No, yeah, but I'm not assuming that all of this is gonna get shown.
Yeah.
I'm just saying
It's
things
just
that
the
are
likely
possible.
stuff.
I'm just
You know, you
thinking that
want
are
to throw in
possible.
Skate 4 also? We get to see Skate 4 this year from EA.
Yes.
We can see our first glimpse at it because it's been 2 years now.
Mm-hmm.
That's super exciting. I hope they don't ruin that. They're gonna ruin that. What am I saying? It's EA. It's what they do. Remember Battlefront? Of course you do.
Remember Battlefield 2042?
No.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
I actually don't. I forgot about it.
Off topic. What else?
Animal Crossing, Old Horizons,
No, Animal Crossing is gonna be
Former
there.
Horizons. No, Animal Crossing takes like 11 years to develop. Apparently,
Mario
they
Kart?
take their time.
No,
No,
not Mario Kart.
no. I mean, no.
A new Mario
E3.
Sports game?
Mario Kart for E3, and I don't think.
No Mario Kart for E3. Because if they don't show Breath of the Wild 2 here, they're gonna show it at E3. That's gonna be their focus.
Yeah, but Mario
E3.
Kart would be like.
We're saying E3, but I don't think E3 is actually happening this year.
Well, they're still gonna do a direct in June.
Yeah, a June
They
direct.
always will. It's the E3 June like direct. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not technically at E3. It's the it's
yeah.
like I think, but like no, it could be like the fucking greatest reveal of all time. So the Mario game doesn't happen, right? We're fucking losing our shit because we're wrong about that, and we don't know where the 3D Mario team is at the moment. They're missing. But you end on Mario Kart 9, and then you fucking do your like, but one more thing. And you show Breath of the Wild. Well, no, they wouldn't. They would reverse that because people know Breath of the Wild's coming. So they would reverse it and do one more thing, and show Mario Kart.
They wouldn't do that right after each other. That's too big. They don't do two incredibly hyped announcements right after another with no break. I think they start the direct with Breath of the Wild 2 and they end it with Mario Kart. It'd be a teaser. It'd be a super.
Yeah, no, I mean,
tease.
yeah, no, sure, you could do that, but they showed like fucking Scribblenauts and then Splatoon 3. I don't think you're right. No, I forget what was before Splatoon 3. I think it was jack shit before Splatoon 3, honestly. Was it? When was Splatoon 3 announced? E3?
No. September. No.
Yeah, September.
No.
No, that was Bayonetta.
No, they showed Splatoon at E3. It was March. They ended it with that. They ended it.
They didn't have a March direct.
February.
February. Okay.
They ended February with Splatoon 3.
Splatoon. What they show off beforehand?
Check.
Oh, they showed off fucking Skyward Sword HD.
I mean, that's not.
That's a big deal.
I mean,
that's a big deal.
What do you mean they showed Skyward Sword HD?
That's what preceded Splatoon 3's reveal. They showed Skyward Sword HD, and then they like faded to black, and they did the snapping, and then it was the Splatoon 3 teaser. That's what they did. I'm looking at the video.
I could have sworn Skyward Sword was.
It wasn't like announced. They were re-showing it off. It wasn't new.
Oh, they were re-showing it off.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure they were, but like
I'm so
that's what led into it.
Nintendo Direct Splatoon 3. Which direct was that?
The February 17th, 2021. February 17th. Yeah, you know. Okay, so Pyro for Smash, Fall Guys. This person in the comment is a saint. They had timestamps. So Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity expansion pass, Bravely
Oh
Default 2,
yeah.
and Apex,
It
and then
was
Skyward Sword HD and special
yeah.
Joy-Con.
Yeah, he was apologizing because Breath of the Wild 2 was taking longer to develop. Okay.
Yeah, no, yeah. We're sorry, we're taking a while. Breath of the Wild 2. We're about to fucking blow y'all's minds. If
Kirby Game and
Yeah.
Watch.
no,
What do you mean no?
it's not Zelda. It's not Mario. Why? Kirby Game and Watch of what?
Anniversary.
Who gives a shit about like that? Okay, I'm kidding. I'm joking.
Imagine having a little
I'm
Game and
joking,
Watch with Kirby on the side.
I'm joking, and I hope it's pink.
Yeah, it
That
would be
it.
pink.
Kirby Game and Watch. I hope that doesn't become a trend. Game and Watches suck.
It's probably becoming a trend.
Ugh.
Ugh.
No, it's fine. Game and Watches are they're fine. Okay. I
Okay.
mean, it's like it's unfortunately the making them of games no one wants to play anymore. I mean, I don't think a Game & Watch is going to make me interested in playing the original Legend of Zelda or the original Mario Brothers. Actually, original Legend of Zelda holds up. I think I take that back. People are interested in playing that game. That's
Okay.
that's like a classic.
Mm-hmm.
But like original SMB one, no. If I'm gonna play that, I'm gonna probably be paid to play it and on like an actual reasonable like system like the Switch where it's free.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, not free. Sorry, it was free. It's no longer free.
Oh, a deluxe game. Papa saying Tomodachi Life Deluxe.
How about hear me out? No Xenoblade free at February.
Say that for
That's an
E3.
E3. That's
Okay.
the E3 one.
Okay.
Instead, you put Xenoblade X.
No.
Why?
They don't release X and 3 in the same year.
Why? No, Xenoblade 3 is for next year. X is for this year.
Nope. 3 is this year.
No, nah. Why are you so sure?
3 is this year.
When did Xenoblade 2 come out?
2017.
Did the same team work on Definitive Edition?
I
Was it
don't.
the same team?
Microsoft has like 5 million employees.
Okay, never mind.
Microsoft has a lot of employees. They helped
Yeah,
with
Xenoblade 3 is shit. You're fine.
they helped with Breath of the Wild and Breath of the Wild 2 and with Legends Arceus.
I mean, you could do what you did. You released Xenoblade 2 and then Definitive Edition was ported. You could do Xenoblade 3 and then X ported.
No, it's happening, Pop. It's happening, Pop. 3's releasing this year. Trust me.
Yeah, well, that's what you've been saying about Silksong
No,
for 2 years.
no, trust me.
You've been saying
Just
the
trust
exact
me.
same thing else.
Just trust me. I don't know. I don't know.
I trust you. I think you're right, but I also don't think we see both Fire Emblem and Xenoblade in the exact same conference announced together.
Okay. I don't know if it's the same one, but it might be.
And I think I have more faith in Fire Emblem being February and Xenoblade being E3.
I don't know. Fire Emblem's bigger. I'm gonna play Hollow Knight again. Hollow Knight's so good.
Yeah, but if you're gonna go 4 months, wouldn't you rather have the bigger thing in the minds first? Because I mean, reasonably, we're all assuming that this is the direct, and then E3 happens. Like they're gonna have to go 4 months. So wouldn't you want to? I mean, which is why I kind of wanted to be March and them not like reveal too much. Not what I want.
Yeah, you know what? I think Fire Emblem. Yeah, because Fire Emblem I think is a summer game.
I would like another one. I don't know what my DS is. I don't own a copy of whatever one was on the DS. Awakening.
Yeah.
That's the coin one, right? That was Fates, wasn't it?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Hi,
Okay, wait. So was
Leafy.
Gorilla Fates or was Forja Fates? I don't know where I don't know what I'm
I'm
doing.
small brain, not very good gamer, so I can't get very far normally. Hey, Pop, don't worry about it. You're good. You're a gamer.
Bro, I can't wait for them to announce one new N64 game as a massive deal every direct now. Like, I can't wait for it to be like, oh, it's the biggest deal of all time. We're giving you fucking Bubsy.
Leafy, do you have any predictions if we get a direct this year? We're talking about that. I'm thinking, we already talked about a few,
No,
but we're going to make a bingo card and we're writing
it's
things down.
different. Not
One,
this year.
two.
April, now until April. That I feel like after April the game changes because you get into E3 territory. Even no, actually now until March, end of March. April's dead to us. Like the game changes the further you get into the year because the like certain games will not come out. What do you?
1, 2, Switch 2.
No, no,
Yes,
no.
yes.
I'm telling you, you release the OLED. If the Switch Pro exists, if it does,
It's not
Switch
coming.
Sports. Switch Sports. Switch Sports Resort.
If they make 1, 2, Switch 2, you will refer to me as God.
No, they will never do another 1-2 Switch. They will do Switch Sports way
They,
before
they would. They would. You know they would.
Wii Sports is the third best-selling game of all time. How are you talking to me like this?
It sounds
They
good,
will do
Leafy.
Switch Sports.
No, I think they do. I think they do. I think they're doing a 1, 2 Switch sequel.
Switch Sports. I'm gonna be hard committed to Switch Sports.
I'm gonna pop off if 1, 2 Switch gets a sequel.
I'm gonna pop off when Switch Sports happens.
I'm not gonna pop off because I'm excited for the game. I'm gonna pop off because I was right. And all you deniers, Brandon,
Tonight, no, I'm just saying they would do. They would do Switch
naysayers.
Sports.
They don't do Switch Sports.
Why? It's sports. It's Switch. It's fantastic.
It would be great. It would be fantastic, but I don't think they will.
Switch Pro, your headline game on release, your release title for the Switch Pro, Switch Sports. You can have like Super HD Rumble.
No, I don't think that there's a Switch Pro. I think the OLED. I think they made the OLED because they can't find really a manufacturer for the Switch Pro.
We're kind of hitting on all the like major things. Do we see Metroid Prime 4 this year?
No, we see a Metroid Prime remake.
Do they just not want to make that game? Is that the problem?
They're
Can they
making
find-
it. They're making it.
Well, like if you're telling me that they're gonna like announce and release a Prime remake before that, that feels
Okay,
like the
so
start.
what I've heard is Metroid Prime. Okay, they weren't originally making Metroid Prime 4. Remember, it was a different company that was making Metroid Prime 4.
Yeah.
What I've heard is while Metroid Prime 4 was in early development, Retro was making Metroid Prime 1 through 3 trilogy, and they were trying to do remakes of them as a trilogy. Metroid Prime 4's development did not go well. The work that they were doing on Metroid Prime was looking really good, so they gave it to Retro Studios. They only finished Metroid Prime, or they only like got close to doing Metroid Prime, so they just ended up probably doing a remake of Metroid Prime 1. Now, what I think is going to happen is I think there's a good shot Metroid Prime 1 is getting a full remake or full remaster like visuals. Metroid Prime 2 and 3 will get like a Skyward Sword HD treatment. And Metroid Prime 4 is a cross-generation launch title for the Switch 2. Or releases at the very end of the Switch.
I'm so scared of what they're gonna name the next console.
Switch 2. The Switch U. Switcheroo.
Switcheroo. The whole Switcheroo.
The Switcheroo. The Super Nintendo Switch.
No.
Why?
I'm not gonna
So
name it that.
good.
Oh, I honestly, genuinely, NX is such a good name. Switch NX.
I mean, the Switch is the NS.
What?
No one calls
Yeah,
it the
yeah, but like
NS.
the
No one
project
calls it.
name.
Yeah. The
Like, yeah,
switcheroo pog. Let's go, Leafy.
no, I mean, like, there's a part of me that's just like, just pick a fucking number, like PlayStation. That's what I love about PlayStation. They just pick a number, and it all makes sense. You don't have to
Hmm.
sit here and think about it. And like, you don't get the problem with the Wii U where people are like, is it just a Wii? I mean, you don't get like that issue. So just put a fucking number on them, but they're not going to because they never have. And it's not the 80s. You can't just add super onto it. They did that once in the 80s when it made sense.
I think it'd be good.
What?
I think it'd be cool.
Yeah, it would be neat,
The
but it's
three,
like,
the three Switch, 3D Switch,
no, no.
the 3D Switch,
Why are you just saying words?
the
The new Switch.
the Switch Cube,
But,
the virtual Switch,
the virtual Switch.
the Switch 64.
You could just you could describe everyone you know in a Discord server as the virtual
The
Switch.
virtual. Oh my god. Okay. Anyways, do you have anything else you want to say about dark predictions?
Um, no, but I could say my hopes for the year. We should have done that on the first podcast. Why didn't we do that?
We
We
did.
did predictions. No, we didn't do hopes.
Oh,
Did we do hopes? Actually, did we?
I mean, we did predictions, but I threw my hopes in there.
I just want Kingdom Hearts, just want Fire Emblem. I'll take another Xenoblade.
One of those was a Nintendo.
Yeah, but I'm talking about my hopes for the year. Who gives like
Oh.
a shit about Nintendo? They're not gonna be doing anything other than releasing like a Splatoon and a Zelda and a Mario and then probably a Fire Emblem and a Xenoblade and probably a new Mario Kart. Also, you know what? Nintendo's gonna win.
I was like, what do you want? You kept listing things. I was like, what do you want from them?
It's gonna be a good year for Nintendo.
Yeah, I
Did
think
last
so.
year suck?
No, I don't think it was particularly amazing, but
We
it
got
didn't suck.
Metroid.
Yeah,
We
we
got
got
Metroid and Mario Party.
Metro
What else
Joe's a
did we
big
get?
deal. What else
What
did
did we
we
get?
get? Golf, Skyward Sword HD.
Skyward Sword HD. Yeah, re-releasing a Wii game. See, that's the marketing tactic. They've targeted everything on the Wii U. Now they gotta move on to the Wii.
Twilight Princess HD, Wind Waker HD double pack. That's gonna be on the direct.
Oh, I'm just gonna put Zelda. Because fuck off.
Zelda,
I don't
bruh.
want to type all that. I don't want to type all that.
Okay, we'll talk about it. We'll talk more about when we actually make the bingo card.
Speed golf. That was a selling point that they have on the back here.
Yeah.
They have
Leafy,
it in Spanish. Ooh.
Leafy, if you're in chat, we talked about earlier. We're gonna do a bingo card in the Discord whenever the direct is officially announced. If you want to do it with us and play bingo with us.
Yeah,
No, sorry. Go ahead.
that's how you say speed golf in Spanish. Apparently, I should not try that.
I am down. Let's go, Leafy. Okay, let's go to the question of the night and then end the stream. So, the question of the night is, what is a game that you like that seems to be hated online?
I forgot to mention a couple nights ago. I was talking to Marissa and them on the VC, and I told them like I'm afraid to speak Spanish in front of you because I feel like you'd be the type of person where like, oh, you said that wrong, and then hit me with a ruler.
No. I'm a teacher.
Yeah, hit me with a ruler.
No.
That wasn't a request. Sorry, that sounded sexual. A game you like that seems to be hated online? I like
Yes.
Forces. I like Sonic Forces.
Okay, that's fair. I have two.
Go ahead.
I don't know if I want to say both or if I just want to pick one.
Just say both. Why not? You can't say you have two and then not say both. Now we're all
Sunshine.
gonna be curious. Sunshine. I feel like Sunshine celebrated.
No.
Good.
And Metroid Other M.
Mine is Fortnite. I think that's just a vocal minority.
That's mine's Sword and Shield. No,
I like Sword and
yeah,
Shield.
you like Sword and Shield. Yeah, Leafy, that's fair. Fortnite's great. We should play. No, but yeah, I'm gonna go with Sunshine and Other M. I like both of those. I like Sunshine more than I like Other M, but Other M does get a lot of flack online, and I do like it.
Cool.
My most violent fates for the game. Okay, all right, that's fair, Sono.
I just saw a tweet that said King the Hill is the closest thing America had to a slice of life anime. Let's leave now. Let's leave on that.
They're not wrong.
Yeah. I mean, but like, what's the difference in King the Hill and Family Guy? And American Dad? Was it? I mean,
We're not
all
gonna
kinds
get
of
into this. We're not getting into this.
there's no difference between them.
We're not getting into this. This is
It's
not.
the same
But we're
thing
not gonna get
presented in
into it.
multiple ways.
All right, friend. Where can everyone find you at?
Twitch.tv Samachuvi. I'm playing through Undertale and Fire Emblem Free Houses,
And then you're gonna do
I
the
might be
genocide
finishing
run?
Undertale tomorrow.
No, you're not finishing it tomorrow. You have the True Pacifist run.
Oh, I was told that I might.
No, you're gonna get to you're gonna beat the final neutral boss. I don't think
cool.
you're beating the game. If you go overtime, maybe.
Yeah.
It depends how much you go overtime.
I mentioned last stream I was really afraid of getting close, but like only having 30 minutes left for the last stream. I'm worried about that.
That's possible. It depends how much you get stuck in the next. It depends how long you get stuck on the final neutral boss fight, and it also depends how much you get stuck later in the true pacifist part. So we'll see. I'll let you know. I'll let you know. I'll be able to watch tomorrow. There's a secret fight for the. Oh yeah, there's a secret fight for the Switch version. I don't know if you want to do that secret fight. It's not.
I'll do that.
Yeah, it doesn't deal with the story or anything. But
Yeah, I'll go for that.
Okay. Oh, before. Okay, never mind. Follow Leafy's instructions for that because I have no idea what that is. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah. You're gonna do genocide after. See, Leafy saying you should.
Wait, what should I do?
Genocide.
No.
Yeah.
No. Oh my god. My microphone's so fucking loud. Holy shit, are you okay?
See, Leafy saying it, Sono saying it. The people want it, friend.
Yeah, you can't pay me enough. I've seen the tutorial part of that.
Come on. It'll make
no, I would have had to
incredible.
do it first, but I've done this one first.
No,
so.
it doesn't have as much impact if you do it first.
No, I don't think I have it in me. Genuinely, I don't think I have the heart to. I don't think I could. I literally.
I'm sorry, Pop. What, Ben?
No, like literally when I started that game, I went through and I talked to all the flowers, and one of them said they were lonely, and then I died. And when I restarted, I knew it were the flowers.
Yeah, I remember.
But I had to re-talk to them because I felt so bad. When I mean I don't have it in me, I mean I literally don't think I physically can.
You gotta do it. You can do it.
No.
You can do it.
No, I'm just going straight to Delta Rune. I'm gonna be happy.
No, you can do it.
No.
You can do it.
No.
Ben, please.
No.
The rest of the podcast is gonna be me bugging you until you say yeah.
I will leave. I can go eat food. I can go be happy.
No, it's okay.
Friend, I do not want to.
What if I'm on VC with you the whole time?
No, I have no interest in doing it. Like, and honestly, it's like a thing, but I don't want to play through the entire game again.
It's not the same game.
It's close enough.
It's not the same game.
But the joke's not the same.
No,
Like, oh, I don't want to. I
like
really don't.
there's there's some. I'm gonna tell you since I don't think I don't think I'm gonna be able to convince you to do it. I'm gonna tell you something afterwards after the stream. It deals with the a snowman. All right. You already said where everyone can find you. So to get full experience in you do genocide, he's not gonna do it. I'll show you the Sans fight though if you're really not gonna do it.
I've seen the Sans fight.
You've seen it?
Yeah.
Then you know it's not impossible.
I know it's extremely, extraordinarily difficult.
Yeah, it is pretty tough.
I don't.
Yeah, Undyne has a new fight too. This is pretty tough too. Although I did on my first try when I replayed it. That was awesome.
Didn't Marissa also not do genocide?
No, that was more because I didn't think that she would be able to beat Sans. Brandon, she had to like completely shut down. Like, I couldn't even watch her do Undyne's fight.
Marissa said she watched she just watched you do it. Can you do it for me also?
Do you want me to?
I'll watch it I'll watch you do it. I don't have the heart to.
I'll do it if you want me to. If you're serious, I'll do it. I'll do it on Discord. It's not a long playthrough.
Yeah, because I'm not joking. I genuinely don't have the heart for it. Like
Okay.
I'm not playing.
Okay.
Like I don't think I could physically bring myself to press the button and do that, even past the tutorial. Like I wouldn't be able to get past the tutorial section.
Okay.
Not a bit.
Okay, I'll do it. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do it. Okay. We'll go ahead and end it there. We'll talk a little bit more after the stream, obviously. Yeah, I'm gonna go hang out. We're gonna hang out in general. If anyone wants to hang out, Leafy, I don't know what time we're gonna go to bed, but we're gonna be there if you wanna hang out with us. Obviously you can find me here. You already Brian already said where where you guys can find him.
So wacky, silly touchy.
Where you guys can find him. I'll be back again tomorrow with Brandon. We're gonna be continuing our Celeste slaughter, where he's gonna absolutely continue to slaughter me. No, we're gonna continue our Celeste race where maybe I'll come back, maybe I won't. We'll see.
I haven't played it since Saturday also, and I'm not going to warm up. I'm gonna go straight into
You warmed up last time?
What?
You warmed up last time?
We both did. We played before, remember?
Oh, the day before.
Yeah, that's like, well, like that's sort of warming up.
Okay, I thought you meant like right before the stream.
No, I'm not gonna do that. But I'm not gonna do it during, like, right before the stream or anything. I'm not gonna. Did I?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I might have.
Well, fuck you. No, but yeah, we'll see. Might come back, might not, but we're gonna continue it, and we're gonna have a fun time because Celeste is fun.
Got a lot left. That's the funny thing. These B-sides are gonna take. I mean, maybe we can get 2 a stream done, and then C-sides are each probably gonna be, like, we can put the latest C-sides gonna be 1 a stream maybe.
No, C-side's gonna go pretty fast. Chapter 9 is gonna be like 3 streams.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, C6 is honestly like a pain in the ass, and then 7 definitely will probably end up being like at least half a stream. 8 will be its whole stream. 8 will absolutely be its own stream.
Oh, we'll see. All right, guys. We'll see you guys again tomorrow for Celeste, and if you're not going to be there and you're only here for the podcast, then we will see you again in 2 weeks.
If you're not going to be there, what are you doing? It's Celeste. Don't be a dweeb. Watch Celeste.
Just go on. I'll give you guys a kiss. Yeah.
Please come tomorrow. Please.
All right. We'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.